this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
What is... Oh, the camera didn't turn on. Well, shit.
You can hear me though. Let me fix this. Sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes Streamlabs does Streamlabs things, and there's nothing we can really do about it. But let me see if I can fix this real quick. 1 second. There we go. Now you can see me. How are y'all doing tonight? It is Thursday, June 6th, 7 p.m. It is time for some SpecterVision. I am Londo. How are y'all doing today? Archie's under the desk, and Moira's hanging out with Molly. But I'm here, and you're here, and we're all here for ice cream, or however that goes. Speaking of we're here, we're queer. Pride Month, baby! And to commemorate Pride Month, I have created a new animated Pride emote. And yeah, so those of you who are subs will have access now to the animated Pride emote, which Milla was the first one to use. But not only that, in honor of Pride Month, I have brought back all the previous Pride emotes as well. So we have our Pride 2022 and Pride 2023 emotes as well. So the Pride 2022 is the SpecterVision TV Pride one, and then the 2023 one is the one with Moira wearing rainbow glasses. So yeah, so those ones are back on display for the month of June to commemorate and celebrate Pride Month. And I also made some new emotes too. You'll see some brand new ones out. I realized I had some empty emote slots, so I created some new ones over the weekend, including the dancing Lisa Simpson one, which you guys can see there. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh yeah, so now that I'm doing hot sauce challenges for subs, I did a hot emote, an animated hot emote. So whenever I do some hot sauce, you all would be able to use that. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I fixed one of the I fixed the animated USA one. Changed the color in it, changed the timing a little bit so it's more consistent, and made the colors easier to read for those who are colorblind. And then, hey, Nomi, what's up? Yeah, so sorry, I didn't say hi to everybody. So we had Bad Taste, we have Mella, we have Nomi. How y'all doing? And let's see, I feel like there was one more. Oh yeah, I made the beer one, the beer glass one. So anytime I pour a beer, we could do the frosty mugs, and it matches the mugs that I got. I just pulled this one out of the freezer, so it's a little bit frosty. But I'm gonna pour myself a beer right now. And then anytime that you all have a drink with me on the stream, you're welcome to use the beer emote, so I know that you're having one. I should have tipped the glass. Whatever. I've read somewhere that foam is actually good for the beer. It helps get all the carbonation out that would normally just sit in your gut and make you feel all gross. All right, so we've got a question of the day, and we've got a never have I ever. Let me go ahead and address those really quickly. So the question of the day today is, what mundane or weird thing bothered you as a kid, but is no longer an issue now? Hey, it's not Molly being the bot. What the fudge? That's weird. It's supposed to be Molly who's the bot. I don't know why it changed that. Like I'm telling you, Streamlabs is doing Streamlabs shit. And then we have a never have I ever. Let me pull that out. What's up, Sharky? Let me figure out what's going on with my bot real quick. If it's going to be a whole thing, I won't even get into it just because it's always a pain sometimes. Bot. Yeah, I might have to fix this later. Anyway, well, as long as it's still posting the mod alerts, that's the important thing, right? A little bit sick, but I'm okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry that you're feeling sick. I hope it's nothing too serious. Was just doing some arts and craft, but I'm lazy since my AC is broken and it's hot here. Oh no, your AC is broken. Dude, we hit 107 degrees today out at my work, and it was not pleasant. Luckily, I'm inside most of the day, but I went outside to go get lunch, and I have to like walk, I don't know, probably about 90 yards to my car where I'm parked in the parking lot, and I was feeling that heat. I feel bad for our photographers and videographers that we send out into the field to do stuff, and they're just baking in that heat. But they're pros; they're used to it. Hold up, need to convert that to non-freedom units. Yeah. So, what is 107? Let me see. What is 107 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius? Is that what you guys use in Canada? That would be 41.6 degrees Celsius. Okay, so for the Never Have I Ever, that Sharky redeemed. Anytime somebody redeems Never Have I Ever, I pull a card from the Never Have I Ever deck and show it up to the screen. If you have done the thing that it never has we said we did, then raise your hand in the chat, put a finger down, or whatever you want to do. Do a hand emote, or even better, tell us the story. I would love to hear these stories. Never have I ever woken up with a new tattoo. So I definitely never have I ever that, because I don't have any tattoos. I am tattooless. I wasn't one of the cool kids. My body is a temple. Bad taste. If you're down to play some tonight, we're gonna do some. We're getting back to some Dead Frontier 2. We haven't played that in a while, so I figured we can get back into that. How is the music volume? I feel like it's a little low today. Do you think it's low, or should I turn it up a bit? You guys let me know. Damn, that's hot. Yeah, same. You don't have any tattoos. I've got a few tattoos, but I got them all sober. That's good. That's a good sign, right? Because I feel like if you get drunk enough that you pass out and wake up with a tattoo, like, you probably had alcohol poisoning. You know what I mean? Like, that was too much alcohol. I've woken up to marker on my face once. Oh, okay. Oh, well, let's count that. That definitely counts. Especially if they use permanent marker, or like even worse, like those big fat magic markers. Those are so hard to wash off of your skin. We used to have a rule that whenever we partied, right? If somebody falls asleep and they have their shoes on, they are fair game. You can draw on them, you can do whatever, right? But if they take their shoes off, that means they didn't pass out. That means they went to bed. So that's the only rule, right? You can't draw on somebody who took their shoes off, because that means that they were going to bed and they did not, wuss out or whatever. Not now, might be on later, 1 year or SSH. Okay. I can maybe join for a bit. I'll just need a few minutes to get set up. No problem. Take your time. Okay, hand then. Ghost tuba parties. Oh yeah, you guys would draw on each other at tuba parties. Ain't no party like a tuba party, because a tuba party don't stop. Or maybe it does stop. It stops when somebody passes out and they draw on their face. That's the most American shit I've ever heard. You crazy Americans, and you're wearing shoes indoors. Hey, that is the 63rd Amendment to the Constitution, is if somebody falls asleep at a party with their shoes on, it is fair game to draw on them. I remember that being codified into law. Oh, you got distracted. Ghost, thank you so much for that sub. Let's feed this cat. Archie's in here somewhere. Listen up for the crunch, and let's feed these cats, courtesy of aptly named Ghost. Where's him? Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Oh, we got another one. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Give him the food. Please. Oh my God, we got so many. Milla. Your sister's not here, so this is all you. Oh, thank you so freaking much. I'll let you guys watch Archie for a second. Mela, 5 gift subs. I don't know why the sub goal didn't count all of those, but I'm going to count it, okay? So that means that we got to get some hot sauce going. Oh, there was a message that was deleted. Oh, you banned somebody. Hell yeah. Way to go, Nate.
That's it. You're banned.
We ban you. You are banned.
You're banned.
You're banned.
You're banned.
You're
banned.
Thank you, Nate, for taking care of that bot. And we got a t-shirt time. So this t-shirt is actually, it's a t-shirt merch item from a fellow streamer by the name of K Cavalier, who we met when we first started streaming. We were doing like exclusively Dead by Daylight, and that's where we met her. And she created this merch item to commemorate Slugfest 2022. And it's covered in cat hair, sorry. But if you play Dead by Daylight, you know what slugging means. So the struggle is real. All right, let me go grab a couple of chips, and I will do the challenge here. Let me try to redo the alert and see if it counts it in this sub goal. There we go.
Cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Give him the food.
Okay, let me go get those chips. I'll be right back.
Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Give him the food. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Give him the food. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Give him the food. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Give him the food.
Oh shit, we got a hype train. Guys, let's see all those dancing emotes. Come on, sorry, I heard it coming from the other room. I didn't find chips, but I've got I've got an alternative here. Let's see all your dancing emotes, guys. Hype train time, let's go! Oh, I love it. I love this theme song. It's so good. It's so good. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love seeing all these dancing emotes too. It's so great. There's Archie. Archie, it's the hype train. Dance. Moira's down here. You can't see her. Say hi. Say hi. Don't look at me like that. Hell yeah, guys. That hype train keeps on rolling. We blew right past through level 1 and level 2 and into level 3. You guys are the freaking best. So it's still going. We could keep it going. Anytime bits, subs, or donations to the stream, I think all count. Well, actually, I don't know if donations count. I know it's cheers, subs, and gift subs. They all continue and prolong the length of the hype train. So I went to the kitchen because we smashed through the sub goal. So we're gonna do some hot sauce challenge here. I went to the kitchen and we don't have any chips. And so I'm looking around. We don't have any snacks. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna use? So what I did find were some seasoned croutons. So I'm gonna put some hot sauce on a crouton, and that's how I'm gonna do this. Hold on, Archie's right here on the desk. Can I help you, sir? You're in the way. Here, come sit on your chair. Okay, croutons, exactly. And they're seasoned croutons. But I figured since it's kind of a special occasion, you know, the start of Pride Month is kind of like a special event, right? What better time to bust this out. This is the challenge box from Tabanero. It is a hot sauce challenge kit that includes multiple hot sauces, and they range in various degrees of hotness. So here, let me actually use the other camera. It's easier to read on this one. So we've got, oh, this one's facing the wrong way. Look at that. They all come like this. So we have original, which is 1 chili pepper rating, extra hot, triple X, and then Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath we're going to save for a very special occasion. But seeing as this is the first time of our sub goal with this, let's try the original. Let's give this one a shot. It reminds you of college. Yeah, we don't have chips, so we got to use croutons. You ever tried making nachos with croutons? I'm sure it's terrible. He heard crinkles and it can't be. Exactly, right? He heard me crinkling a bag. I've made emergency tuna melt on frozen garlic Texas toast. That actually sounds kind of dope. That sounds like that would slap. For a second, I thought it was a 1 chip. So funny you should mention that. I have a 1 chip here, and I actually bought it several months ago because, yeah, actually it was last year. There's a date on it, 2023, because I thought about doing this on stream. The thing is, I got it in the mail, and then immediately after, the news broke where that kid died from eating one of these. So I was like, you know what? I have really bad asthma. It may not be the best idea to do that. And yes, it does expire. So on the back, it says right here, Best Buy, April 9th, 2024. So we have exceeded the Best Buy date on it. I'm not going to do this. You know what would be the old... I think the camera froze for a second. Having some camera problems. I don't know what the heck's going on with this. You know, Archie sometimes crawls under the desk, and I think he like wiggles some of the wires loose or something. But you know what would be the worst is to pour the Dragon's Breath hot sauce onto the 1 chip challenge and then do it like that. You guys can see me now, right? I feel like I fixed that problem, but let me know if it's still frozen. You'll drive to my house and suplex me. Okay, I'm back. What would expire on it? It's all like vinegary. No bacteria would dare. I know. I think it's just like whatever chemical. I think technically anytime you make a food for consumption, you have to put like a Best Buy date on it. And I think there's a difference between an expiration date and like a Best Buy date. I have to toss them on the couch. Okay, let's do this before you all get tired of watching me. These are not treats. These are croutons, son. Oh, he does hear the bag. This isn't for you. He wants the crouton. It's not for you, buddy. Yeah, see, you don't like this. Oh my goodness. So yesterday for dinner, I made a pot roast, and I just got some like Walmart marketplace cornbread. They had like sweet cornbread. It wasn't bad, right? But Archie could smell it like a mile away, and we're eating it in this room, right? And he comes in and he's like, what is that? What's up? There's something amazing up there. And so Molly gave him a little piece of that cornbread, and he went freaking bananas for it. He was all about the cornbread life. Did a Carolina Reaper beer challenge in Virginia. Oh, that was so rough. I can imagine that sounds terrible. I forgot who was telling. I think Molly told me that. I don't remember where it was, but she was traveling somewhere and they had one of those like, and it's somewhere in like the Midwest, right? So they're not used to spicy foods at all, and it was like, you have to eat a grilled jalapeno, and if you can do that, then you win a free T-shirt. And like, shit, that ain't bad. I eat grilled jalapenos for breakfast, baby. Yeah, it'll hurt later. Exactly. Okay. Like I said, scorn bread. All right, so this is the 1 pepper rating of the original hot sauce. So let me do this and see if I can do it without Archie trying to get in my way. And I don't know if you can see me pouring it on here, but like I said, remember, I will do a generous pour as much as I can. Hopefully I don't make a mess. It's harder than the chip because a crouton is much smaller. Can you see it? The whole thing is coated. Judges will allow this. Okay. This is weak. Totally weak. It tastes kind of like Tabasco, if I were to equate it to anything. I don't even feel any heat on it at all. Like nothing. USA! USA! I accidentally pushed the USA button when I was grabbing that crouton. But yeah, it's a USA thing. We could do our spicy foods. Let's do another one just to be sure that wasn't a fluke. All right, I'm trying not to spill it all over my desk. Yeah. I don't even get like a speck of heat from this. This might as well just be tomato sauce. It ain't shit. So I guess I should give a rating, right? I should rate these hot sauces as I'm doing it. Habanero original hot sauce. On a heat scale, it's a -4. Like I feel like my mouth is now colder having eaten that hot sauce. Flavor-wise, it's not great either. It tastes like vinegar. It just tastes like vinegar. Like I would put this on like a taco or something if it was the last thing I had to put on it. Like if I was eating something that was just so incredibly bland that like I had to put something, this would be what I would put. Like it's better than nothing. So yeah, habanero hot sauce on a scale of 1 to 10, it's definitely a 1. Bummer. What is this song? Can I have a grilled jalapeno on my pulled pork sandwich? Absolutely. Oh man, I love a grilled jalapeno on pulled pork sandwich, man. That is great. We actually went up to the mountains last weekend, and there's a little tiny mountain town up there that has an amazing world-renowned barbecue place there. And we had to stand in line for about 2 hours to get it, but it was worth the wait. It was fucking phenomenal. And every time I go there, I'm always surprised because I think I know, you think you know barbecue, right? And then you go there and you get something and it's like having barbecue for the first time, and you just shatter any idea that you would have had prior to what barbecue is. You're just it sets a new definition of what barbecue is. I got a brisket sandwich with pepper jack cheese, and it had grilled peppers and onions on it, and jalapenos. And Molly got a pulled pork sandwich, and then we shared what they call dino ribs, which are beef ribs. And these ribs, kid you not, are like this big. So we just got one. I said, just give me the smallest rib. And each rib is like $20. It's like $20 for a rib. But it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. It's like rolled in crushed pepper to create this like thick, crunchy, peppery bark on it. Oh my God, it was fucking incredible. And you just like eat it right off the bone. It was phenomenal. It blew my mind. Yeah, I would eat it. The stress at the start, running out of items while you're in line. Yeah, exactly. Pizza almost sounds too heavy in how hot it is. In fact, by the time we got to the front of the line, they have like a little chalkboard where they write things that they're out of, and they were starting to sell out of things. And I don't think they're open all day. I think they're just open until they sell out. And they sold out of chicken like within the first hour. So by the time we got into the building from waiting, like they were already at a chicken. But who the fuck goes to a pit barbecue place and gets chicken? Right? Like we came here for the pork. We came here for the beef ribs, the dino ribs. Say less. I'm eating that. And I also bought a bottle of their barbecue sauce, which honestly, one of the few barbecue places where you don't need any sauce on that barbecue. That meat is phenomenal enough that it's in a league of its own. It really is. Oh, you guys are gonna get a pizza? Okay, let's get some pizza. Get some pizza going. And let me get the game started here. We're gonna do some Dead Frontier 2. So if anybody wants to play, it's an open lobby. You all are welcome to play with us. It's a free-to-play game too, so feel free to download it. And cheers, mates. Anytime I take a drink, make sure you use the beer emote. One day I'll move out of this apartment and I'll be able to get a barbecue. Oh, hell yeah. Dream of that day. I miss grilling. Dude, I fucking love grilling too. And that's one of my things. The last month has just been such a windy mess in our town that, like, there's maybe one day or one afternoon out of any week that doesn't have 60-mile-an-hour winds. So you can't be outside. Now it's starting to heat up a little bit. We're going to get into summer, so it's going to be really hot, but at least we can be outside. So summer nights outside are fucking awesome because you can grill, you can hang out on the porch, and we've got like some patio furniture and whatnot. And, you know, people can have a beer, we can smoke a cigar. It's awesome, man. I love those days, and I love cooking out for people. Like, that's one of the things I really like to do is, you know, invite friends over, and anybody can come by. But I always have a rule. If you're coming to one of my cookouts, the only rule is don't bring any food. Just bring beer. Bring beer or drink or whatever you want to drink, right? I will handle all the food. And the reason I do that is because in the past, I used to have like multiple roommates, right? There'd be like 5 of us living in a big house, right? You can't rely on anybody to bring food. One, because if you say, hey, can you bring some buns or something? They're going to bring 1 pack of buns. They're going to be the cheapest, like stalest ones, and they're going to show up 20 minutes late. So you're pulling the hot dogs off the grill, and you don't have any buns for them. So that's why I plan everything ahead of time. I do all the food prep myself. I cook it all myself. Like, that's how I want it to roll. It's quality control at that point. Oh, we didn't share. We did pulled pork and grilled corn last week. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, but then you'd miss out on my bruschetta. If you want to bring an appetizer, that's permissible. I will permit that. Or a dessert. I won't make any desserts. So, like, anybody's welcome to bring that. Oh yeah, let me get the game going. So let me tab on over here. Oh, there's a new feature that Streamlabs rolled out that I just discovered, where it's called a game overlay. And I'll show you what it is here in a second. You won't be able to see what it is, but what it is it like pops up the chat window for me, and I can like have it overlay over my screen, so I don't have to take my eyes off of my main screen. But let me see if it works. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I can, if I'm looking right here, I'm actually reading the chat right now. So okay, it's in the disco. You ever had grilled pound cake with berries and whipped cream? Best barbecue dessert. Oh, that does sound pretty good. But I have to ask you guys this. If I'm looking right here reading the chat, is that awkward? Does that look weird? Does that look weird to you? Let me know if my eye line is fucking things up for you. All right, I am creating the lobby now. Oh, Archie's not in this chair. Okay, I'll go full screen then. Create game. Looks fine to me. Okay. I wonder if I can make it even higher so like I'm looking up here. That's got to be awkward though, right? That looks like I'm looking straight into your soul. We're not on eye contact level here. All right, let me make the lobby here. It's twitch.tv/SpecterVision. As always, the lobby password is butts with a Z. All right, the game is open. Anybody who wants to play, I am in the Haverbrook Outpost. Feel free to jump in, and I'm going to get in the Discord and plug in my headphones for anybody who wants to do some voice chat. All right, here's the story. Yesterday, I went to work. When I came home from work, and then I read this chat message, it didn't look weird. The end. Okay. For science. Well, I appreciate that, Nate, for science. Although, you know what's crazy? So they rolled this feature out in the last update of Streamlabs, which was like a month ago, and they've had this update, I just haven't used it. I still instinctually want to look over here to read the chat. I've been streaming for I think almost 3 years now, and like it's hard to break that habit of looking this way when I want to read the chat. You know what I mean? And it's a little warm in here. Let me turn up the AC a bit. I'm sure Molly will like that. She likes it cold in the house. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you again to everybody who contributed to the hype train. You guys are fucking awesome. And I like it because then it gives us a chance to hear the awesome SpecterVision theme song again. And that's always a plus. You know what I should do? I should put the song in the Discord so that you guys can have it. You can put it on your iPods. Do kids still have iPods? Is that still a thing? Let's see. Okay. Set it as your ringtone. Oh yeah, that's true. You could do it as a ringtone. But you know what? We are too young to have ringtones. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like ringtones is kind of like... Anytime you hear a ringtone go off in public, it's always some really old person who is going to let it run for about 15 seconds before they realize that it's their phone that's ringing, even though they're the only person ever in existence that would put the song Feliz Navidad as their ringtone. They're like, oh, that's me? And then they pull it out, and then they gotta do this thing. And then answer it, and it's like, for the love of God, please just answer your damn phone. Gotta enter a little bit later. Oh no, Ghost, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you take your time. I'm gonna jump in the live streaming, and Bad Taste, I'm gonna bring you in here. Hello. Oh, I cannot hear you. Hold on 1 second. I think your sound is coming out of the wrong speaker. I don't know about you guys, but Discord has been doing that for me a lot recently, where it's been sending the audio to like not where I tell it to send to. So give me 1 second. Yeah, it says it's on default. Say something again. Yeah, see, I can't hear you. All right, say something again.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Now I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Weirdness. Okay, so we are in the... It might just be you and me for now, then. If anybody else wants to jump in, Noah, do you want to jump in? You play with us, run some missions? All right, let's see what's going on here. Don't forget, guys, exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will prompt you with today's question of the day. I would love to hear what you have to say. I feel like it's been so long since we played that, like, I don't even know what's going on with my character.
I've forgotten like half of what we're doing.
How do I shoot?
It's one of these clicky buttons, right? Are you in Haverbrook right now?
Yes.
Okay, let me, I guess, drive there.
Okay. So today's question of the day is, what mundane or weird thing bothered you as a kid, but is no longer an issue now? So this could be anything. This could be something that was always weird to you as a kid, or something that always bothered you as a kid, but like now it's not an issue anymore, either because you grew out of it, or maybe like technology advanced so much, or whatever. My thing is, there's something that always weirded me out is going over to somebody else's house, or even different, visiting like somebody in a different state, and then seeing their local channels, like TV channels. Seeing other people's TV channels was always weird to me, because it's like you're on another planet, and you know, you memorize, you know, Fox's channel 14 or NBC's channel 9, right? But you can't find the same channel somewhere else. You know, it's something completely different. And something about that always bothered me as a kid. But now it's like, who the hell watches TV anymore? We all just have streaming services. All right, I'm gonna collect all the missions. Make sure you collect all your missions too.
I guess if I had to think of something for the question of the day, growing up, my family insisted that we ate every single dinner together, like at the dining table.
Yeah, that was a thing.
And whenever I went to someone's house who didn't do that, or like was like I'd have some friends where just like the mom would make dinner, put it on the counter, and just tell everyone's like, yeah, come grab some whenever you're hungry, and then everyone get food and then go to the basement or whatever.
Dude, I totally know what you're talking about.
It was so strange.
I once went to a friend's house, and it was like that. So his mom made like sandwiches or something and served it to us on paper plates, and he set up TV trays in the living room in front of the TV, and like we ate in there. And I remember asking him for a napkin, and he's like, oh no, we don't use napkins, and he handed me a towel.
What, you just live in filth? Oh, okay, a towel.
Well, I mean, his house wasn't messy or anything, but like they just use like kitchen towels as napkins, which I guess that's kind of what you do when you go to a restaurant and they give you a cloth towel or a cloth napkin, right? But I just thought, I was like, wow, this is so different than I.
Were they like a hardcore like waste-free house?
Well, no, because we ate with paper plates, so it's not like
I guess, yeah.
we weren't being non-wasteful.
A strange reversal of what you would expect.
Exactly. It was definitely not what I was expecting.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I used to like weird me out to not eat at the dining table. Like eating in front of the TV felt kind of like
sacrilegious.
Like you're doing something, yeah, so like you're doing something wrong. But now, I mean, I do it in my own home all the time. Partially because, you know, it's just me and my partner. We just like to eat in front of the TV. But also because, like, so both my partner and I have a lot of hobbies, and we don't have enough space for all of our hobbies.
Sure.
So usually the dining table's just covered with, like, stuff for whatever the hell we're working on. So I don't want to have to clean all that. The couch is just easier to sit down and eat.
Oh, I totally get it. Molly and I constantly eat at our desk, and you know, we'll have like a TV show or something running on one monitor while we're both playing games and eating. I know that's probably not the best way to do things, but the only time we use our kitchen table is when we have company.
Yeah. There is something to me that feels like there's like tiers of meal. You know,
sure.
If you're eating like a special meal that you put a lot of effort into, then we'll like clear the, like if I make breakfast like on a Sunday morning, and I'm doing like French toast with berries and maple syrup and like, you know, scrambled eggs. And
yeah, like a whole thing, right?
Yeah, we'll clear the dining table for that.
So maybe it comes down to whether how many utensils you're going to eat with and how many plates you're going to have. If you're just having one plate or a bowl and just a fork, you could probably eat that anywhere. But if you're putting out a spread and you've got like a fork and a knife, and you need to use a knife to eat with, and then you've got like maybe like another plate that has bread on it or something, or like side things, and you got like a salad, you have to do that on a table. There's no way that's all gonna fit just on the couch, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna sit down at the dining room table to eat mac and cheese straight out of the pot that I cooked it in.
Exactly. Yeah. Mac and cheese. I have not had mac and cheese in a minute. Speaking of food, my guy is starving. I gotta feed him here.
You're always starving whenever you play this game.
I know. I think it's just because like I never pay attention to my my character's health, or his, at least his food intake and whatnot, and his calories and thirst. So he's just constantly fighting for his life.
How much could peanut butter possibly cost? It's like $500.
Yeah, it's expensive. Okay, so I've got my missions ready to go. Let's see what we got. What are the missions?
Okay, but why do white truffles cost over $1 million?
Oh, my friend had a fancy dining room, and we never went in there. Like, it was sacrilegious. I went in every single other room of that place, but not that room. Now I get it. You know what, dude? That is a common thing, because my grandma had a room like that. And she had a tablecloth with a plastic tablecloth over it, and it had the fancy wooden chairs and everything, but you were not allowed to be in that room. And then she had like the china hutch that had the fancy plates and whatnot. But yeah, that we only ever ate there for like Christmas dinner or like Thanksgiving dinner. Never was that room used any other time. All right, so we got to do a local hotel for supplies. It can be any hotel. Let's see. We got a proof of life. We have to kill a burned adult female zombie. We got to kill infected. Formula milk. Another proof of life, and then bosses. So bosses are pretty easy. And in fact, there is... Shit, we can knock all of them out right now if we just head north here and kill a mother, a spitter, and a choir.
That sounds great.
What do you think, gang? You think we could do it?
Oh yeah, it's like a level 20 zone. We can handle that.
Nomi, you think we can handle that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought Nomi left. I got the notification that left the game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably moving around.
Nobody's lost all faith in us.
That's a normal sentence. Yeah, that's one of those things, like those weird little things. And I feel like I do remember as a kid having many meals around the dinner table, and like that was the thing. Like nobody could have their phones out, no distractions during the dinner table. Everybody had to be there and talk. You know, like it was family time. But then once my mom started working, she no longer was really making meals as often, and so then we were just eating in front of the TV. You know, it was all like kind of like ad hoc meals. But that's that. I mean, maybe that's why I like doing cookouts so much, because there is something to be said about a dining experience. You know, like having people around, everybody contributing and enjoying, and you know what I mean, and just bonding over food.
Yeah, like the social aspect of cooking.
Absolutely.
And eating. It's important.
In fact, whenever I travel anywhere, go to another town or whatever, visit friends, when I have a vacation, my number one goal is I don't really care as much about like the itinerary of activities, right? Or going shopping or anything like that. I want to have a good dining experience. That is what I enjoy about vacationing. I want to go to a restaurant and have like a big ass meal and try some kind of food I've never had before. I'm eat, pray, loving this. If you have too much ammo, then you don't use, just sell it. Yeah, I'll eventually use this ammo. All right, let's go to that purple. It's called purple zone, straight ahead north of here, and I'm going the wrong way. Where is it? Yeah, I always leave that building facing the wrong way every time. And I think I said this before, but it's confusing because you assume that you're going to exit that building facing north, and you don't.
Especially like where it is on the map.
Yeah, it's on the bottom of the screen, so you think, okay, I'm going to exit the door facing north. All right, so what were the bosses? It was like a spitter,
A choir,
And a mother, I think.
I think so.
Okay. All right, I am in the zone. I see a mother.
Okay, I am in the zone.
What up, mama? Break yourself. Oh, I hear the choir. Can definitely hear him. All right, the mother is down and out.
Hit by the spitter.
Spitter is down, but not out. She is now dead. And so is the choir. Nailed it, guys. Fuck yeah. Wait, why am I still hearing the choir? I thought we killed them all.
Yeah. Is he faking it?
No, I mean, I'm looting his body.
Oh no, there's another one.
Oh, there's two. Yeah, my game froze for like 10 seconds. Don't forget to loot.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Ooh, I've got a rare leather jacket.
Oh, hell yeah. I got some good stuff, actually. I got a police hat.
Oh.
Here's another thing. As a kid, do you remember, like, having to remind yourself to return and rewind video cassettes before you took them back to the rental place?
I don't know if I had to remind myself to do it, because like I definitely did do it, because I loved Blockbuster as a kid.
Oh, me too. That was like heaven.
I lived like a block and a half away from one, so we went there all the time.
Oh, that's so cool.
But my dad had a VHS rewinder.
Yes.
That was like right beside the TV. So like the moment you're done watching something, you just like pop it in there.
Yeah, and it would do it like super fast.
Yeah, it does it really fast and like stops automatically.
I remember my uncle had one that looked like an old 1950s Cadillac. So it looks like he has like a model car sitting on the shelf, but it was actually a tape rewinder.
That's sick. I also remember when DVD came out, all like the scam DVD rewinders.
Oh yes, like what the hell? Come on, who's buying those?
Old people. It's always old people.
Man, I mean, I hate to say it, but sometimes people deserve to get scammed. There's that old saying, a fool and his money are quickly parted or soon parted. Yeah. That is so true. All right, we got a mission right here in the hotel. I think we're just clearing this hotel of infected.
This cowboy is slow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, we're fast.
I'm not that far behind, but...
What level are you?
That's a good question.
Oh, you're 29. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, when you turn 30, I've got some items I can give you too. Yeah, I forgot how fun this game is. There's just something very cathartic about headshotting a zombie and watching their head explode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the animation in this game, actually the animations in this game are pretty well done. And the model, the design of the zombies is super cool. They've made them scary and grotesque at the same time.
Yeah, they definitely did a good job of making them like properly gross.
Yeah. So let me see what we're doing in here. Are we in the Grand Cloud Hotel? Is that
that sounds right.
Yeah, so we're looking for milk, actually.
Okay, well, I guess I'll check down here.
Yeah.
Big hallway.
Big hallway. There's always a big hallway. Soda? I'll take that. And I found this new armor too. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at the items that I got. I got a rare police hat. Ooh. Unique item find, headshot damage, attack speed. Not bad. And I got some black combat boots. They're very similar to the ones I have right now. Does anybody want some rare combat boots? I guess it would just be you, Bad Taste, because nobody's got all the good shit already.
I think I'm probably okay. I mean, you can send them my way, and I can see if they're better than my Dead Man's Toe.
I think the Dead Man's Toe is going to be better for sure.
Yeah, the Dead Man's Toe is pretty good.
But here, I'll send them in case you want to just look at them. You also have no sound. No sound at all.
Ooh, this is really good.
That's weird because I am seeing sound levels. I mean, I'm talking like you guys can hear me. Hold on, let me see.
Huh.
Yeah, so they're saying that they can't hear sound of the stream. Did it like 3 times. Shit. And you can't hear anything. You know, I don't know what that problem is. Here, let me just...
Yeah, is it a Streamlabs issue, or is it...
I don't know. Like, I'm showing that I am outputting sound. And in fact, I'm watching the stream on Twitch right now. I just pulled it up on my phone, and I'm hearing sound. I don't know what's going on. I got it. Did a brand new tab, reloaded. Closed my app, reopened, then sound came back. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I wonder if that happened to... Yeah, this could be a Twitch issue. Because I'm showing levels on the output. I just pulled it up on my phone. I'm hearing everything fine. Tankies, I have a very embarrassing question for you. But I'm going to ask it anyway. So I know that you know me personally. I don't think we ever established who you are. But I know that we live in the same town because you'll reference things about the town and whatnot. And I've for the last few streams I've been trying to figure out like who you are IRL. And I can't do it. But I know you know me IRL. For any boomers in the house, IRL means in real life. Yes, please dox yourself. No, I mean, you don't have to dox yourself. You can send me a private whisper or something. Or I grew up best friends with Molly's brother. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that doesn't really narrow it down for me, but yeah. I mean, that narrows it down a bit, yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm holding up the mission, guys. Where are you guys at? You're in the hallway, right?
We're in the door right next to the one that you were in.
Okay, I see you. BRB getting pizza. Yeah, pizza. What kind of pizza did you get? You want some weak hot sauce to put on that pizza? I can recommend you one. Do you need 20 gauge, Bad Taste? I know you like to use 20 gauge, right?
I am currently using 20 gauge.
Oh, I don't know if we have ever met, actually. Oh, okay, but Gordon told me about your stream last time I saw him. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, I mean, I'm sure Molly knows you then, right? That's so interesting. Okay, cool. So I actually felt very embarrassed. I felt like you may have been like a family member or somebody that like I knew personally, and I've just been forgetting. And I felt really bad about myself. Like, man, here's like one of your best friends of all time, and you don't remember them. Okay, well, thank you for letting me off the hook. Although you could have dangled that in the air for a while and just made me really question my sanity. You know, one thing I forgot to do was to pick up a health kit before we came out.
If you're really hurting, I can send you some stuff.
I'm not, but I don't know. There's like a weird obsessive thing that I do where I always top off my health, you know? Even if I'm only down by like 30 HP. I don't know. I don't know why I do it, but it's just like kind of a obsessive thing, you know? Oh yeah, I remember hanging at their house when she was really little. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. If you give me a clue, I will ask her later. I'll give her those clues and see if she can guess who you are.
Okay, on that note though, have you ever had the misfortune of being in a position where you need to introduce someone to other people and in that moment you forget their name?
Yes, and that happens to me all the fucking time, and I have a great solution to that. So, I am really, really, really good with remembering faces. Really, really, really bad with remembering names, especially if your name only has one syllable. You know, Fred, Kim, George, like whatever. Like those names all kind of just blur, right?
Yeah.
So I have a trick for that, and I usually use Molly for this. I will introduce somebody to her and say, oh, hey, this is my girlfriend Molly. And she knows the drill now to ask, oh, what was your name? Because that's her first time meeting them. So she's able to introduce herself to them, and then they will give them her name. And then now I've heard their name said out loud.
Yeah, see, that works and is smart.
But you do need a partner to make that work.
Yeah, you need to like work that out beforehand. I have a moment that like lives deep in my brain forever. I was hanging out with a bunch of my coworkers, and like I was working at like a cafe, and there was maybe 6 of them.
Okay.
And my partner came to join us there. And so she sat down beside us, and I went to go introduce her to like all of my coworkers that I've been working with for like a year.
Uh-huh.
And I start going down the line, and I get to like the 4th person, and in that moment, I just completely blank on her name.
Oh, no.
And the only thing I could think to do was just skip over her and come back in the hopes that I would think of it by the time I got to the end of that.
Did you? Did that work?
No. It was awful.
And here's... she needs no introduction.
Yeah.
Here's Buddy. Here's the guy.
You know. This one, my favorite.
This old son of a bitch. You're one of his neighborhood skateboarding friends. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure Molly probably knows who you are. All right, so Bad Taste, where are you? We're back in the lobby. Nomi found the mission item in here.
I will join you in a second
And
then.
like, there's this thing where I've worked with people. Like, I meet people all the time in my job, right? And there's people who I have spoken to on the phone for years, but never actually met them in person. And then you meet them in person and you're like, oh, you're that guy. And sometimes I have to send very strongly worded emails to people because part of my job is to enforce the photography policy on the base that I work on. And everybody tries to skirt that policy. So I have to send strongly worded emails to them. And so like I've like gotten into it with people in email and then later met them like in a meeting in person. And I'm like, oh, you're that guy. You're that dude from Raytheon. No, I'm just kidding. Raytheon's cool.
I had a later last year around October, there was this guy who I'd been playing games online with like regularly for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I met him in person for the first time at his wedding.
That's actually kind of sweet.
It was very weird, but very fun to see him finally in person.
I've only ever met one person. Did you get the item Bad Taste?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, we got it. Let's plan our next move here. I've I've only ever met one person who I met through streaming first IRL. So it was our streaming friend Tilda Lou. Oh shit, our outpost is under attack, guys. We gotta go defend it.
Okay.
So I had been watching her streams for almost a year, and she actually went to high school with Molly, so like it wasn't a completely anonymous meeting. But she's from our hometown, of course, and so she was in town and was like, "Hey, we should meet up." And so we went out for a drink. It was really cool. Oh shit, there's a creeper here. So we went out for drinks, and I thought it was going to be like awkward or nervous, because it's always weird just like meeting new people, and you don't, streamer personalities are different on their stream than they are in real life, right? Like anybody who would meet me in real life, I'm probably a little different than I appear on stream. Objects in mirror are different than they appear on stream. But no, it was actually kind of cool. Like, it felt like we knew each other for a long time, and so the conversation felt very natural and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know, it was cool.
Alright, I might have to give up on the item on this guy. You just keep getting attacked too fast.
Yeah, let me see if I can
There's a spitter here too.
give you some cover. Oh, are we back in that purple zone or something? Why are there so many bosses here? Alright, I'm gonna get back to the outpost just so we can defend it. I have never met my best friend face to face. Holy crap. Wait, who's your best friend? I thought I was your best friend. Forgetting people's names is just what I do. Students, man, there's so many. Oh, that's true. And you know what? It's totally not fair for students to get offended for you not remembering their name, because they only have to learn one name, and it's yours, right? You have to learn like 30 students' names every semester, and it's totally not a fair comparison. Okay, I am at the outpost, ready to defend it with my life.
Yeah, for that guy that I met for the first time at his wedding, it was kind of a similar situation where like he used to be roommates with my partner before I had met her. So like he was an old friend to her. I just happened to be more social with him in the past couple of years because we played games online.
Yeah. There's something really cool to be said about that 30 years ago would have been unheard of, Like the internet has brought people together in so many ways, and that's kind of beautiful.
Well, yeah, back in the day, you just have to go to like the local men's club or whatever.
Men's club? You mean the strip club?
No, that's the gentleman's club.
Oh, that's the gentleman's club. Yeah. I don't know. They're not very gentle there. There's all of the gentlemanly things happening in a strip club. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of children outside the door trying to break in. Not yet, but might be. It might happen sooner or later. Yeah, right? Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
Oh god.
With XD? Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. Somebody... So I follow a bunch of different streamers on X, right? Or Twitter, if you're nasty. And because of that, like my feed is populated by other streamers, right? And one streamer had said, they're like, I don't care what you may think, but you should never date anybody from your chat. And it was a hard take, because in the comments replying to it, everyone's like, I met my husband, he was my mod for so many years, and then we met in person, and then we've been married for like 5 years. Like everybody's having these like successful romance stories of meeting people through streaming or whatever.
Yeah, but for every one of those, there's like 10 horror stories.
You know what? That is true because I have heard some of those horror stories too. Like,
But what? Yeah.
like people getting like obsessively creepy and stocky and stuff like that, or yeah. So okay, but I don't know. There's something kind of sweet to be said about like somebody like falling in love with their mod or something. I don't know. That's kind of cute, right? That's romantic. I feel like Hallmark would make a movie about that.
Yeah, a Zoomer-focused Hallmark movie.
Only if it's set during Christmas.
Yeah. I'm just a small-town e-girl.
Small-town e-girl. and you are the chat member from the big city.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. We'll refine this pitch and we'll pitch it to Hallmark, see if we can get some traction on this.
Some sweet residuals.
Yeah, there. Now we're talking. I'll tell you what, though, man. Hallmark has it down to a formula. They, I don't know if you guys listen to the comedian Daniel Tosh, but he has a podcast, which is actually a great podcast. But his whole thing is he doesn't bring in like celebrities. He brings in like small celebrities, or like he had his gardener on the show once, and like his hairstylist, like just random people from his life, right? And one of them, he had an actor who exclusively does Hallmark movies, and he's been in like 30 of them. But they're talking about how it's very rigorous and strict, their whole process about making these movies, right? They have a formula that works, and they stick to it. And Lord help you if you stray from that formula. And Daniel Tosh is talking about how he tried to pitch a treatment for a romantic comedy to Hallmark, because he unironically loves Hallmark movies. And he said that his agent got the like the do's and do not do's list from Hallmark, and the things that are on this list are crazy. So the female lead has to be between the ages of 25 and 35. So just right in that sweet spot, right? Because that's their primary demographic is women of that age. But also the content cannot be controversial to upset children or the elderly. So they use the phrase, you have to be able to enjoy one of our movies with your grandmother and your niece, and neither of them will be offended. There were also rules like no smoking, no alcohol consumption, the romantic...
No alcohol consumption.
Yeah, you can't be drinking. Or if you do, it's just wine, like at dinner kind of thing. You know, like...
Or like, yeah, champagne.
Yeah, like no like beer bongs or anything, you know? Like nobody's hitting the beer bong and falling in love.
No keg stands at
keg stands.
Hallmark Christmas movie.
The keg stand Christmas movie was a very keg stand Christmas.
Yeah.
And then any physical affection and romance can be limited to a short kiss, not to exceed 2 seconds. No tongue. They said you don't need a love scene, you don't need a sex scene to know that people are romantically connected. So a kiss can happen, but only at the end of the movie. But just hugs is what they do for most of it. I mean, just, and then the list goes on. Oh, and then the other weird one is no bowling. Absolutely no bowling. And I don't understand that
bowling?
one. Yeah. Who is bowling offensive to? But that was a specifically spelled out note, like no bowling in the movie.
Huh. I can't even imagine why that is.
And then, like, they always say, like, the romance has to not work at the beginning, and then it always has to resolve at the end. And I think the thing is, that formula, you can't stray from it. You can't throw somebody a curveball, even though that would be kind of exciting, right? Or original. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, they don't end up together in the end, right? But the people who are enjoying those movies need that formula to resolve the way that they know it's going to resolve. It's the comforting thing. And you can't upheave your primary demographic's entire world by changing that formula. think of it a lot like the old Scooby-Doo cartoons, right? They're first traveling to wherever location that the haunting spirit is going to be, right? And then they get confronted with the legend, the setup. Then they see the ghost or whatever it is. Then there's the whole foiling scene, and at the end, they always have to unmask the villain, and then everything goes back to normal. Like, everything back to the status quo. Do not stray from the formula.
I'm watching House right now with my partner, and man, the formula in that show is sometimes so brutal.
Oh yeah.
Specifically one, because like there's the classic thing of like there's always going to be a few twists and
a few tits
in like a few tits. There's always got to be a few tits.
Few tits in life. Okay. Yep.
There's always gonna be a few twists in the diagnosis, so it's like it's never the first thing, it's never the second thing, it's usually not even the third thing.
Oh yeah.
He's got to be on death's door before has some miraculous epiphany. But the thing that really has started to bug my partner and I as we've been watching these like back to back is so the episodes always begin with an opening based on whoever the patient's gonna be for that episode.
Yeah.
And like the moment that they get sick and what's the thing that brings them to the hospital. But there's always ever since the first couple of episodes pass, they start doing this thing where they have to try and fake the audience out on what the actual illness is or who's actually the one that's going to be sick.
Okay.
Every single episode tries to one up the last one.
So they're just obviously packing these red herrings in there.
Yeah, exactly. And it got to the point where there's an actual episode where this guy, he's saying goodbye. He's about to go to work with his girlfriend who's taking care of their baby, and he's just feeling woozy. And then she's like, oh, you should stay home. You look like you're feeling sick. And he's just like, no, I have a big important thing today. I gotta go.
I have an important meeting in the city.
Yeah, he gets to the top of the stairs. He's on his way down, and then he almost collapses on the way down, and the camera's all at weird angles, and it's just he's clearly nauseous. And then he throws up on the stairs, and he goes back to his apartment. He's like, oh, you know what? I'm actually not feeling too great. And then he goes to see his girlfriend, who's having a seizure in the bathtub.
Oh my gosh!
It's just it's such a big friggin'.
So his whole sickness had nothing to do with the entire plot.
I wouldn't say it had nothing to do, but it was very clearly just a
throwaway.
Huge red herring. Yeah. Just a complete cheap shot fake out.
Damn, I'll just rewrite my draft for Bowling for Santa. Exactly. Looking at you, Big Lebowski. The dude reprises his role. If life has taught me anything, it's that bowling alleys are dens for depravity. That's true. In fact, our town is infamous for bowling alley.
Okay, but how funny would it be to book a meeting with a bunch of Hallmark execs and just pitch them 10 bowling related movies back to back?
It's all bowling, and it's not in a non-Christmas holiday, I don't know, Arbor Day, the big Arbor Day tournament. I don't know what would be a Halloween maybe? Do they ever do Halloween ones?
I don't know if they do Halloween ones. They must.
I think they're very much like Hobby Lobby, where they do Halloween, but only the fall. Oh, we got a fingerhead guy out here.
Oh, I gotta get more ammunition.
They only do the fall aspect of Halloween, not the whole pagan ritual dressing up and demons and goblins and ghosts and stuff. It's just fall and leaves and pumpkins, but not jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins.
Because they're cowards.
Exactly. Tig old biddies. Thank you, Nate, for redeeming that. That is one of the few chat commands that a lot of people don't know about. Make sure to loot this guy before the timer ends.
Oh, where is he?
He's right in front of the door. All I got were some freaking flip-flops.
Ah, I guess because I went inside when he showed up.
Oh, he wasn't out there for you, huh?
He's not there for me. That's fine.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm sure he just had some, like, rare sneakers or something.
I got flip-flops from him.
Even worse.
Even worse. Yeah, there's actually, I think, 4 different boob commands that I've programmed into the the bot. That's actually a long story. So, you know, we've been doing the question of the day since like the beginning of the stream, right? And I say exclamation QOD for the question of the day. And inevitably, people redeem it by using any acronym but QOD. So, I added QOD or QOTD to it so that we would compensate for that, right? But me saying TD on the microphone sometimes sounds like I'm saying QOTD, and then so that became the thing. And so now I added those commands if anybody does QOTD, but then people started doing that, but they spell titty different ways. There's like 8 different ways you can spell titty. And so that became a running thing. So I had to program each of those to have their own different response. Yeah. What a weird random like inside joke that really just ran away with itself.
Just the Sisyphean titties.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got a choir out here.
Where you at, buddy?
He's over by me. We only have a minute to kill him. I didn't bring my boss shotgun. He's frightening me. Oh shit, he killed me. Fuck. Oh, I didn't check in at the freaking checkpoint.
That's a bummer.
I lost half that XP. But I didn't turn in any missions though, so I guess that's okay. Is he still alive?
He is.
I'm coming out there to get my revenge. Oh my god, there's so many in front of the door. Well, I made the mistake of trying to melee him, and that was not good.
Yeah, he's got that big spike arm.
Yeah, one hit with that took me out, but I also have taken a lot of damage during this whole event here. I don't have my shotgun on me. I can't stop moving to equip it. I have a boob button only in emergencies. Oh, a whole button? Did you like program a macro for that? Because that's pretty clever. Oh, fuck.
He got you again?
I guess. Or one of the other guys got me. Is he still alive?
No.
Let me see if I can go out there and loot him real quick. How much time is left on the timer?
11 seconds.
Oh my god, oh my god. Where's he?
Here, I'm standing right over him, right here.
Oh, he's not here for me anymore. Damn.
Fuck.
Alright, well, fuck. It was a valiant effort.
The only thing you can do is your best.
Yeah, that's all we can ever be. Hey, Archie's in his chair now. Let's get that cap cannon on.
How am I doing?
Alright, I need to buy some health kits because my guy is hanging by a thread here.
I am going to quickly feed my cat.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I do think that there was a Twitch hiccup because I'm noticing that, like, I pull up the stream on my tablet and then on the black and white TV in the background, and both of them had froze. So I think that's, you guys were right who were experiencing issues. There was something going on with Twitch. All right. Remember, y'all, we have the brand new animated emotes. I added the Dancing Lisa Simpson animated emote, and then the Pride 2024 emote. The Lisa one I just edited. I mean, I didn't create Lisa Simpson, but the Pride one I made from scratch. So that one I really like, and feel free to use those on other people's channels too. really get good use out of those. I hate when I go to buy something and somebody else has already purchased it. Alright, now I gotta heal myself up because I'm dying here. I'm dying here. Tell your friends. And your enemies. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closelier. Or whatever. How does that saying go? Alright, where is our next mission? Oh, we actually have one right next door. Let's go there. We'll wait for a bad taste to come back from feeding this cat, though. I guess I can turn in the missions I have right now. Just bank that XP. And then, oh yeah, I should sell these other items. I get so many like just useless clothing items that I'll never equip, and I'm pretty sure that like you guys wouldn't want them either, so they just fill up my inventory. Sell that shit. Black shirt, who wants that? 400 bucks, gone. Police hat, 500 bucks, gone. Barbed wire bat. Ooh. Gone. Alright, I need to dump off some of this ammo. I am just collecting too much freaking ammo. Oh, my stash is full. I see. I see. Well, I gotta make some space here. What can I get rid of? I should just sell it. Yeah, Nomi, you're right. I should just sell whatever ammo I'm not using instead of just trying to, like, store it for later. 9mm. What is this? 8mm. 12 gauge.
Yeah, I've returned.
Say what?
I've returned.
You have returned. Hey. How was the cat? Did you feed them?
I did feed him. He's doing great. My partner also got home from the gym, so
oh, okay.
I had to check in with her, see how she's doing.
Man, I have been trying to get back in the gym, but I have been having a very hard time doing it.
Oh man, I'm such a fucking lazy piece of shit. I cannot build that habit.
Well,
why are these shoes worth 2,000?
Whoa, 2,000? They must be special.
They're not. They're like literally like the gray quality.
Mama said they was my magic shoes. They could take me anywhere.
Okay, I guess I'll sell these for 2,000.
I bet you could walk all day long in those shoes and your feet won't hurt.
Hold on, is there a Forrest Gump that I can pay for?
I should add that, right? Start doing more impressions like regularly. I have to develop them though. They take a lot of practice. But no, I started going to the gym, and then like work had gotten very, very busy with me, and I had been staying late from work almost every day, even this week. So I took all last week off from work, right? Because I was starting to get kind of burned out. I needed a break. But the thing is like the work doesn't go away when I'm on break. I come back and it's just piled up. So
yeah.
Monday I come back to work and I don't get home until like an hour and a half later than I normally would. And, I'm cooking more. I'll do like a meal a week. But like, if I'm running late for work, I don't have time to go to the gym. And the crazy thing is my work actually will pay me an hour of leave to do physical fitness, right? So I can take an hour a day, up to 3 hours a week to take work off early and go to the gym on base. But like, if I don't do it right at that time, then I'm ending up staying late. And if I'm already having to stay late, then I've just missed my window to go to the gym. And so it sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's really nice that they pay for that, but
yeah, it is kind of cool.
It sucks that you can't take advantage of it.
I know. I don't know. I'm hoping, because I'm hiring 3 positions right now, and I'm hoping that like once I get them finalized, like I can take some time like that. And we're like gearing up for a busy season, because this is when the weather is the best. And so, you know, I work at a testing range, an Army testing range, and everybody's testing, you know, so like this is the perfect time of the year to do it. And so we're just packed with mission support. Like we're doing 4 or 5 missions a day. It's insane. But I'm hoping that things will start to settle down and I'll be able to get back into a routine, because Lord knows I need it. I don't know. I get a feeling sometimes that I'm just like letting myself go.
Yeah, I definitely need more physical fitness in my life, but the problem is that I'm already very busy, and I have hobbies that are very mentally fulfilling for me, and they're very important to me, and I try to make time for them, and I don't really have time for both. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's just one of those things. Like everybody says, well, you just got to make time. You just got to make time.
But I do make time, just not for that. I make time for other things that bring me happiness and joy.
Well, and then there are folks who wake up at the crack of dawn and work out. You know,
yeah, I guess if I want to wake up at 5 a.m. instead of 6,
you could be one of those guys.
to get an hour workout in.
Yeah, that is rough to do, man. I don't know if I could do that. All right, so we have a mission right next door. You want to hit that real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Nomi, are you still around? I got the notification that you left, but I think you might just be outside. Oh, actually, I don't see you out here. We've been abandoned.
Can you check to see who's on the server?
No, and that's actually the shitty thing about it. So even though I created the server, I have no server admin controls. So like if somebody came in here and was being a dick, like technically I can't kick them or anything. Like there's no server command window. Or if there is, I haven't found it. Maybe I have to do like a, I don't know, special command in the chat or something.
Maybe.
But like
I feel like it should be obvious.
Yeah, I can't view players in the server. I mean, I guess if we're friends. Oh, am I not friends with you, Nomi? All right, where are we going next? Oh yeah, so right next door.
Sleepy Sunset Inn?
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, you think you're all fast now, huh? Hey, you're level 30. You did it.
Hell yeah.
You got a speed upgrade, huh, for level 30?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, look at how fast you're going. Zipping around like it ain't no thing. Yeah.
Can't catch me.
I'm fast as fuck,
right.
boy.
Gotta go fast.
Well, here's a question for everybody in the chat. Have you ever met a streamer in person that you didn't know before? I'd be curious to know about that. I just picked up a note. Was that a mission item? Oh no, it was just a letter. Cool. XP. Sweet.
Oh, my cat's making trouble. I have met a streamer before I knew she was a streamer.
Oh, interesting.
Like, she just came to a Halloween party I was hosting, and I found out that she actually has a big following on Twitch.
What were you dressed as?
I think I was dressed as a gray alien.
One of the grays. I was going to say yes, but then you qualified it, so no. What are we doing here? What was our mission here?
That's a great question.
We're in the hotel, right?
Oh, clear the building. 15.
Oh, okay.
Kill 50 zombies.
We've already killed 6. Whiskey. I always drink any alcohol I find. That's the rule in the zombie apocalypse. Like you gotta have a consistent buzz going. Otherwise, it's just too hard to handle. You know, you got to calm your nerves.
Yeah.
Surrounded by things that want to kill you all the time, like, you got to take the edge off. I'm going to drink this entire bottle of whiskey.
So I know I've mentioned it before, but there's that game I played, Barrel Trauma.
Uh-huh.
And you can drink alcohol in the game, but
dude,
she messed me up.
Yeah, she was like gnawing on you there.
You can drink alcohol in the game, but one thing that I've noticed is that the alcohol doesn't actually affect you until you finish the bottle of whatever you're drinking.
Oh, how many drinks can you take of the bottle?
Well, it depends on what you drink. Because you can drink just like straight medicinal ethanol and it will mess you up and potentially kill you.
Well, yeah. That's what they use for drag racers.
But it also gives you resistance to psychosis.
Ah.
There's like a lot of that where it's like you can grow tobacco and smoking it makes you resistant to psychosis.
See, that makes sense.
Psychosis in that game is so good. You just start seeing shit in the sub.
Oh,
like,
creepy.
A room will just be on fire. And you'll think that there's like, or like a bunch of stuff is breaking on the sub and it's all sparking and looks all messed up.
But it's
then
okay.
You have to start checking with your friends, like, hey, is that room actually on fire? And they're like, no. And you're like, okay, you're just
going insane.
Through some psychosis, yeah.
That's actually kind of a cool gameplay mechanic.
Yeah.
I did that in Zomboid, but then I started walking funny. Yeah, we got real into Project Zomboid for a while. But I think the problem with that, there just wasn't enough content. And then once we created the dedicated server and we had like god powers, the game just became too easy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we just spawned anything we needed. And then like I remember like trying to set some kind of like content goal, like, all right, well, somebody recommend an item in the chat and our job is to go around looting until we find that item. Like, and that's the problem with that game is there are no missions, there are no NPCs that give you anything like that, so like you just kind of make your own fun of it.
Yeah, it's all like self-motivated.
Exactly. So without any kind of missions or anything, that once you kind of reach that end game, it gets kind of stale. Oh yeah, we did have our wedding on stream. That was actually fucking hilarious. I don't remember who it was, but there was a viewer who was playing with us because we had an open lobby, and we were like, okay, you're going to be the officiator at our wedding, and Molly and I got married in the game. It was pretty hilarious. And then I told everybody who were the guests that were playing with us that they had 1 hour to go out into the world and bring back a wedding gift. And it was Leslie, one of our mods. He found a minigun and gave me that. It was great.
That's a pretty fucking sweet wedding gift.
That made for some really great clips. I still have those videos somewhere. We'll have to watch those. Maybe for our streamer anniversary, we'll watch some old clips and stuff. All right, did we kill enough of these guys yet? How many more do we have to kill?
All right, let's kill this room and then I'll check.
Like, surprise, and they nailed it.
I've got 33 out of 50.
Oh man, we gotta kill 50? Yeah, I'm at 34. Alright, well, I just keep killing.
Oh, I found 2 wallets.
Me too. Do we have a proof of life?
In here?
I guess not. What do we do with these wallets? Weird.
I don't know.
I wonder if
we
there's...
got the mission for searching a nearby hotel.
Oh, maybe that's what this is.
No, but I think that was just one where you have to search.
Oh, just
like,
looting, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe there's like a NPC somewhere in the building that's supposed to give us that mission.
Maybe.
Oh man, I hate these like tight space rooms. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh god. Ah, no. Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Get out.
Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Fuck. Ah, shit.
Die?
Yeah. I got trapped behind the bed, and there were like 6 zombies there, and I couldn't get out of there.
I'm sorry I abandoned you.
I've abandoned my boy. Back to the outpost. See, this is what happens when Nomi's not around to watch our backs.
You get overconfident.
That's exactly what it is. Well, the problem was where I was standing behind that bed, there was another door to another room. So when I got there, 3 of them came through the doorway, and I had no escape route.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn in this mission while I'm here. Man, I keep losing all my XP. Okay, I'm heading back your way.
Luckily, it's not that far.
No, that's good. It's right down the street. On my way. I don't remember where to go from the entrance though, so I may need help finding you.
Sure.
Okay. We'll do better at covering each other now. I'm in the lobby.
Okay, let me get to you.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Because I still have my map populated.
Oh, did you just go through the door?
I did.
Yeah, you did. Okay, yellow.
But from here, I don't know where you went. But I think we've searched everywhere here, haven't we?
Yeah, we searched basically every room. There's, I think, a couple of
Oh,
zombies
yeah.
in here.
This room right here is the room I haven't been in. Kill them all. Okay, will you do me a favor really quickly?
What's up?
Will you cover me while I grab another beer from the fridge?
Yeah, sure.
But just don't let me get beaten.
I'll do my best. Alright, I'm back. Man, it is so freaking hot in our garage. So, like I said, it hit 107 degrees today. And all that heat just gets trapped in the garage. So I just walked in there to go to the garage fridge. Ugh, it's miserable. Let me see. How hot is it averaging in my apartment in 3 minutes?
With a broken AC. Oh. Are you in a dry climate or a humid climate?
It's a little both, because Toronto's on a lake.
Oh.
So if we get a lot of rain, then it gets very humid, and if there's not a lot of rain, then it gets very dry.
You know, I kind of like humidity. I feel like it's good for my allergies.
Okay, so yeah, the inside of my apartment has been at least 80 degrees. Like 81 degrees consistently for the past week and a half.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Which is not very comfortable.
Yeah, I like to keep the house somewhere around 72, 73 during the day. But when we go to bed, like Molly will set it at 68, so it's nice and cold in the house. I do like sleeping in the cooler temperatures. I think I sleep better when it's cold.
Well, yeah, because then you can cozy up in bed.
And Molly runs very warm, so in bed she will just like bake the bed.
Yeah,
my
my
heat.
My partner sleeps with like a. Oh shit! 1 second. Cover me for 1 sec.
Oh, children, heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, my partner sleeps with like this huge gravity blanket, like a weighted blanket.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah.
I do not. So it just takes up a fair amount of space in the bed, and it's.
I feel like
big,
I would
heavy.
feel like I'm suffocating, if I had one of those.
It's pretty comforting.
Yeah,
It's
well, I
nice
know that's
to
why
have
people like
something.
them, right? It's like a
Yeah.
thunder jacket,
It's like a hug
Yeah.
just at all times.
Ooh, here's a big key room. We haven't found a big key, have we?
No.
I'm using my shotgun. I don't even care anymore. I'm not gonna risk dying again. Sick of that shit.
Mechanics diary. I found so many documents.
Oh, like XP documents?
No. It's just like stuff. Oh, this I can read actually.
First aid kit. Yeah, I want to figure out what we need to do with those wallets. Now we don't have a big key. We can't go in there.
Oh. Okay, so they're wanted by Max Estrada and Greywood.
Greywood. Okay. Do we even have a mission there though?
No, I don't think so.
No. So I wonder if
That's
it's
like the level 40 area.
yeah. I wonder if that's one of the missions we get from Greywood. White door over here we can go through. Ooh, iced coffee. Yeah. That's what's impressive. How does the iced coffee stay cold on this corpse? How did it not melt by now?
I don't know, the same way that the everlasting milk.
Yeah, the long life
swim.
milk.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? I mean, I guess condensed milk, like canned milk, would
Yeah, but-
last.
You don't want to just. I mean, I guess if you're in a zombie apocalypse, then I would chug condensed milk.
Yeah,
if I was
whatever you can
desperate.
get, man.
I would also probably die because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh no.
Are we done here?
No, there's another room. Oh, sorry. I just came in this other room. I forgot what we were doing in here. I was just going. I was
Yeah, I
clearing
got
out.
50 out of 50.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you do.
Probably. Let me check in this last room real quick. Let's see if we got any good loot. Oh yeah, by the way, did you say you needed 20 gauge? Because I've been finding lots of 20 gauge.
Ooh, I could probably. You know what? I'll even trade you some 12 gauge for it.
Oh, sweet. Yes. I mean, I've got plenty of 12 gauge, but are you using any 9mm ammo?
Not right now, but I do need it for another gun.
Okay, never mind. All right, let me send you my 20 gauge here. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of that. So I sent you 3 stacks.
Oh, thank you. You charged me $1 for each of them.
Hey, man. We got zombie apocalypse ain't free, okay? It's the cost of living. It's the international currency transfer rate. That's what that is.
The two things that we have to preserve in the apocalypse is our own humanity and free markets.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, so I've completed that mission.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Let's see, where we got a next mission? We've got one. Straight ahead. North, I mean. At the Round Goblet.
Round Goblet.
Yeah, let's head there.
Oh, that reminds me. I should post a picture of it. It's not done yet, but the arts and crafts that I was doing. I'm making a I'm running a game this Sunday for some friends.
Like a D&D game?
Yeah, like it's not D&D, but it's like D&D.
Oh, like a tabletop kind of.
Yeah, and I wanted to make something to like represent them getting experience as they go through the session, because it's a highly lethal game, but whatever characters survive,
Okay.
get the experience. And so I wanted to make a glass that I could put like glass beads into every time they gain experience to like give a visual representation of them increasing the prize at the end of the session.
Okay.
And so I bought like a dollar store glass, and I got some air dry clay, and I just like, I didn't have exactly something in mind. I was just like, I'm just gonna start doing some stuff and see how it turns out.
Okay.
And I made like it looks really sick. Like, I'm actually really happy with it. It's like this sort of like Cthulhu-esque tentacle design.
Oh.
Where there's like tentacles wrapping around the glass, and like the base of the glass has like these weird like sideways eyeballs set into the base.
Ghost says, "Send pictures, please." Yes, put them in the art gallery on the Discord server.
All right, I'll post the work in progress pictures, because it's not painted yet. It's just white.
Are you playing Call of Cthulhu? Is that what you're playing?
No, it's not Call of Cthulhu. It's called Dungeon Crawl Classics, but it's got shit like that anyway.
Oh, here's a question for you, Ghost, because I know you play a lot of D&D. I've been seeing a lot of like ads on TikTok and stuff for basically like gameplay tables, right? But they're giant LCD screens, and you basically download an app, and the app like will generate like dungeon layouts for you. So it's all digital. You guys are all looking on the digital screen, and then you can even have it do things like play music in different environments and stuff like that. My question to you is that something that you think is cool, or does that take away from the role-playing imagination factor of D&D? Like, does that is it like against the spirit of the game?
I personally feel like it's both. I think it can be very cool. It can be a very immersive experience to have like a well-represented layout of the environment that the players are in, to be able to like have sound effects and music on cue, and stuff like that. Like it's all a very interesting immersive thing. And I do something similar. Like, I have dungeon tiles that I made out of foam, and I paint miniatures and stuff for. See,
that's kind of cool too, because then you're building things in like a 3D kind of sense.
Yeah, like I stick to the physical. I'm not using digital stuff, but I make it in such a way that I'm going past the just like what's called theater of the mind, where it's just like we're only using our imaginations to conjure an image of what kind of shit we're dealing with.
Okay. Oh, here's the person. I found them. They're in this room. I mean, that makes sense. And Ghost echoes what you're saying. She says ditto. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that I think is cool, because I think it's like taking it into the video game era where, people have grown up with video games. Like in the original days of D&D, people were playing with graph paper and it's just a lot of math and stuff, right?
I mean, still is, but yeah.
So like
that part hasn't changed.
Having something that's like calculating your turns for you, and just kind of you program in enemies, and it's like you're playing a video game board game, which also sounds kind of cool too,
Like, yeah, like it's, I don't know, there's pros and cons to all of it. Like, the big thing for D&D for like the past little while has been D&D Beyond, which is basically like the website that you can use to make your, like, it helps you generate characters, and like manage all your like inventory and stuff like that. It's got like all the items are in there. You can just like say like click and add it to my backpack, right? It's like if you want to have a spell, you can just say, hey, learn this spell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very easy, and it gives you all of this information at your fingertips, and it's very nice. It's like a great quality of life tool. But recently, my partner and I had to. We're playing in a sort of D&D group with like a bunch of strangers that we like go to every week or two. And the things that we wanted to do with our characters, we didn't have access to on D&D Beyond, because despite the fact that I physically own the book that content is in, like the items and spells and stuff that I want to use, I don't have it. I haven't paid to have access to it on D&D Beyond, and I don't like paying for things
it's
twice.
like an upgrade or DLC kind of thing.
Yeah, and so I decided, like, we were just like, okay, just screw it. Well, like, we have access to this stuff, so we'll just go, like, old school pencil and paper, and we'll make our characters that way. And she was saying, like, she understands her character and her class and, like, where all the numbers come from that you need to know for D&D so much better now.
Okay.
Because of the fact that she went through the process of actually doing it manually instead of letting D&D Beyond do all, like, the heavy lifting.
Just do it for you.
Yeah.
I can totally see that appeal there. You grow a better understanding of it because you're having to make it work yourself. Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
At the same time, if you're trying to get friends into the game, right? Like that's one of those things that you might want to actually, avoid is like the heavy lifting of learning where all these numbers come from.
Because that makes it feel tedious.
Yeah, manually writing all these things down. Instead, you just use D&D Beyond. You can quickly throw a character together in like a couple of minutes.
My friends have an old TV. They hook up to their laptop. Just use it as the playmat. Oh, see, yeah. So that could be kind of cool too. And I think if as adults, you have less and less disposable free time, right? So getting into the nitty-gritty of character building and all that kind of stuff like takes hours, days, weeks, or even. So if you can just have something that simplifies that so you can just get into a campaign, I can totally see the appeal in that.
Yeah, like I don't think there's really a wrong way to do it. I think that's like some people, they love, paying the big bucks to have access to that. Yeah. Like the sweet setup.
Well, I'm curious though, are there like purists that are like, you're not even a D&D-er?
Well, 100% there are purists who would say that they prefer one much more over the other. Like they probably wouldn't be eager to participate in a game that had, like a TV setup or is all digital.
We only play first edition D&D in this house.
I mean, yeah, there's people that do that. The game that I'm playing on Sunday is a game that was designed because people were unhappy with the way modern D&D was going and they wanted more of an old school feel.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay. Question.
Are you gonna do this boss?
You want to do this boss?
Let's do this boss.
So here's the thing. We're in the level 30 zone. So this ain't gonna be easy.
It's true.
Let me that's right. I have a special rifle that I have not tested out yet. Let me see. Should I use this? My 8mm rifle. All right. Here we go. Let's do it. It's a mother. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Surly indeed with the raid. Hold on, let's pop out of this room real quick, Bad Taste. Because we just got a raid here. Okay. Surly, how you doing? Speaking of D&D, we were just talking about D&D, and I saw that you were playing Baldur's Gate. First off, welcome in Raiders. Welcome to SpecterVision. I am Londo. Sleeping back there is Archie the cat, and we're playing some Dead Frontier 2. Isla in the house. Hey, Isla. There's a very important question that I ask of everybody, and I feel like this should be the question that replaces the, hey, what's your astrological sign? I don't care about your astrological sign, but what genitals did you choose for your character when you created them in Baldur's Gate 3? That is the new personality test, is which genitals did you choose for your character?
If I remember correctly, mine was vulva B.
Yeah, I think on my barbarian, I gave him penis C. So it was the one with the short bush uncircumcised. That was the one I picked. But
It's really important, you know.
Yeah, I feel like penis D. There you go, penis D. But then I realized, depending on the race that you choose, you may have more or fewer options when it comes to genitalia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played it enough.
All right. Well, we're about to do a boss fight in the game that's kind of above level than what we are, or at least that what we're used to. And normally we have Nomi with us, who basically carries us through the boss fights. So we're gonna see how this goes. Wish us luck, gang. Oh, by the way, Raiders, everybody who just came in, there are some new emotes that I rolled out, and those of you who are subs have access to our new Pride 2024 animated emote. And it is one that I made myself from scratch, and I also re-released all of our previous Pride emotes, so you'll have our Pride 2022 and Pride 2023 emotes available to you as well. Pray for us, exactly. Wind chimes wasn't an option. Wind chimes. Oh, that's great. And Raiders, exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will prompt you with today's question of the day, and I would love to hear your opinions on it. Bad taste, I ran in this room, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I came in the boss room. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm in.
All right, let's I'm going to focus on the zombies first before we do the boss, just to kind of thin the herd a bit. I feel like it's easier to run around when there's fewer zombies in the room. There you go, Isla, you found them all.
I did post the goblet I was talking about.
Oh, cool. Yes, I'll show that here in a bit. Yeah, so we were actually just talking about D&D, and for those of you who may play D&D or just general tabletop games in general, I've been seeing a lot of ads on TikTok and Facebook and whatnot for like digital play services and like subscription services that will basically turn your tabletop into a giant tablet, and you can do things like have downloadable dungeon maps and character sheets and enemy stats, and you know, you can have it like do all of your calculations for you and do your dice rolls for you. My question is, for those of you who play tabletop games, are you for or against something like that? Like, does that kind of tarnish the spirit of the game by relying too much on technology? Or does it like improve your experience because it's more immersive, so to speak? Or are you like, you know, old school D&D where like we're doing everything on notebook paper and pencil, you know? How do you feel about that?
There's one thing I will say that I am an absolute purist for. I refuse to roll digital dice.
I would, okay.
I'm sorry.
That would be the thing for me too.
Yeah, I have to roll the physical dice. It's too much of the game for me. Just getting to roll those dice.
Speaking of digital dice, I mean physical dice, I have a very funny story. So I was getting ad recommendations on Facebook for different like dice, right? Like themed dice. Like this one's looks like it's made out of bones. This one's, you know, made out of ivory. And then I got one that looked like cheddar cheese.
Nice.
And on the picture on the website, it even came in like what looked like a little brie cheese container, and I thought that was awesome. So I ordered it, and I was giving it to Ghost as a gift. Now, stupid me, I thought it was actually cheese. I thought it was dice-shaped cheese, not cheese-shaped dice. And so we're texting each other, and when she got them delivered, and I'm like, does it taste good? Is it any good? And she's like, I don't know if you could eat them. And I said, I'm pretty sure you can. I thought they were like cheese balls. And she's like, nope, can confirm it is not cheese.
One trip to the dentist later.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I feel like an idiot because I thought it was like, I thought she was gonna go to her D&D session with, you know, a fun little treat.
That's funny.
I'm too much of a dice goblin to do digital dice. Confirmed. Yes, not stupid. Cute though. They bounce different, but bit into it to make sure. Yeah, I hope you didn't hurt your teeth or like break your filling doing that. I don't know if you have fillings, but like I honestly thought that they were just like little cheese balls that look like dice, and I'm like, that is clever. But then I should have known better because like the shipping came from China, and I'm like, huh, why would these?
Why would you want cheese shipped from China?
Yeah, it's gonna take like 6 weeks to deliver that.
Yeah, it's gonna be some real funky cheese after it gets to the shipping container.
In hindsight, I should have known better. Like, it was kind of dumb of me to assume that, but I don't know. I part of me was disappointed because I really wanted it to be cheese. I thought that was like the whole reason I got it.
I mean, that has to be a thing.
When you walk into your wife attempting to eat dice, yeah, exactly. Normal Tuesday night for you.
Okay, so I see the dice that you got. I also see someone on Reddit who made cheddar cheese into dice shapes.
See, okay, I'm not crazy, but okay, looking at those ones, right? Do they kind of look like real cheese?
They kind of do. It's the numbers. You can't get such crisp lines with those numbers, though.
I don't know, man. I've seen cakes that look like a T-bone steak. You can't tell me that you can't make food look like other things.
That's true. That's true. You never know. People are crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a cake that looks like a shoe.
They'll do anything for the social media engagement.
Right. I saw a video. It was like a Facebook reel or whatever, and it was just a compilation of people cutting into things that look like real items, but it's actually cake. And I had reposted that, and I said, my therapist. Wrong button. My therapist. So when did you start having trust issues? And then I posted that video.
Yeah.
It's shit like that is the reason I have trust issues.
That reminds me of like the old clip from the Japanese game show where contestants have to basically find the objects in a room that are food by biting them.
Oh my god, I want to see that game. Let's bring that to America. So they're just walking around like putting stuff in their mouth?
Yeah. Like, oh god, okay, I'll see if I can find.
That's hilarious. I would watch that show. They would last one roll and then I would eat them. Yeah, and then, you know, the other thing that should have tipped me off about those dice is like the set only came with like 5. So it's only 5 little treats. I don't know. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. I just saw cheese dice and I'm like, that's great. I'm going to get that. And the advertisement that I got on Facebook had a coupon code where like you could get them like
my tentacle goblet is in the art gallery.
Okay, yeah. Cover me while I show
posted just before the boss fight.
While I show the stream real quick. I'm going to show your. So this is what Bad Taste was talking about, y'all. Let me see. How do I do that? Nope, wrong button. Screen capture. There we go. Okay. So this is the goblet you made out of a dollar store glass that you built the Cthulhu things. Oh man, that's awesome. Like you did a great job on this. Oops. No. What did I do?
Well, thanks, man. Also, I can't hear you on Discord, but I can at least hear you on the stream.
You can't hear me on Discord. You can't hear. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How did I screw you up on Discord?
No.
I'm telling you, man, I have been having the worst luck with technology today. Check. It shows me broadcasting in the Discord. When I talk, I can see my little circle light up.
Oh, there you go. Now I can hear you.
What was it?
I don't know. I just suddenly started working.
I don't know what's going on, man. This is all weirding me out here. Damn it, I keep doing this. Okay, so that's the goblet. It looks fantastic.
Thank you. I'm very happy with how it turned out, especially because I had zero plan going in. I just kind of started putting stuff on a glass, and it ended up working out really well.
If I was Little John from Little John and the East Side Boys, I would make that my crunk cup. Do you remember crunk cups? How that was a thing?
I need to bejewel it more.
That's right. It needs more rhinestones.
It does have glass beads in it, though. At least there's that.
Okay, let's get back in the game here. All right.
I'm hungry, apparently.
Oh, your guy's hungry, huh?
It's okay. I got lots of food.
All right, there is another mission just northwest of here. We can hit that up. I say we're doing okay. We're doing all right, just the two of us. Honestly, right. Ghost, if you were here though, I probably would not have died as many times as I have.
So I don't look after you the same way as she does. Actually, are we going anywhere near the outpost? Or are we going?
We're going north. We're going away from it. Do you need to drop off?
It's too far. It's fine.
Okay. You went snack blind. Don't you put that hurt on me, Ricky Bobby. No, it's okay. No, I understand. You had a headache. I know you get migraines too, and for most of my life, I would hear people talk about getting migraines, and I'm like, nah, you guys are just wimps. Like, I get headaches sometimes. That's no thing.
No, they're no joke.
Until I had my first migraine, and I was
they suck.
Holy shit. This
just shuts you down.
Yeah. This is not a headache. When I get migraines, I get incredibly nauseous. To the point where like I have to just lay down on my side and like can't move. Like just like moving an inch will make me feel like the world just like flipped upside down, and I'm just like, oh god. Yeah. So I take it back for everybody who I ever downplayed, who I thought, was getting migraines. I'm like, oh, that's just a headache. That's not a big thing. But nope, having migraines, fucking awful.
I don't get migraines very often, but every once in a while when I get one, it just it completely just shuts my whole body down.
Yeah.
I can't do anything until like the 3 extra strength Tylenol that I take.
Yeah, it fucks your whole day up, man. And then you just have to like hope you can medicate yourself and then take a long nap to just sleep it off.
Oh no, it's the dreaded.
Oh, is it the damn puzzle. Oh, okay, but it's a short one though. It's a small one. These ones aren't as bad. So Ghost had boom, nailed it. On the ones that were bigger than that, Ghost actually found a good strategy to solving those. And then when we were in the level 40 zone, there's that same puzzle but twice as big. So it's super hard. I never had a migraine until I was in language school. Those two things do not mix. What was your migraine cure? One of the times I got COVID, after I healed from the COVID symptoms, I had like a post-COVID migraine set in that lasted for 3 days. And for 3 days, I couldn't eat anything because I would almost instantly just get so nauseous I would throw it up. And the only thing that broke that was it was like a cocktail of naproxen. I think it was Tylenol, naproxen, and Benadryl. And the Benadryl I think was the key because the Benadryl is what knocked me out. Like it put me to sleep. And because I was asleep, I didn't throw anything up. And when I woke up, I had finally broke that migraine. But for 3 days, I had that migraine. It was miserable. And I had just started my job too, so I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna fire me because I'm missing so much work. Like, this is gonna be like this forever. I'm gonna die. Like, I was hurting, man.
All right.
So we're doing blood samples here.
So we just gotta find.
Yeah, we gotta kill them. They usually drop from a kill. They're never free. Migraines, man. And oh man, there was a girl who I used to work with. And we did a lot of video editing, and she had chronic migraines, and I felt so bad for her because, like, she was primarily a video editor. You can't do video edit. You can't stare at a screen when you have a migraine.
No.
So she was just completely shut down. I've heard that people have had, good luck using CBD oils to treat migraines and stuff, and I don't know, maybe there's something to that. I do know that like cannabis, it's a a natural cure for a lot of people for a lot of ailments. So yeah, I can see that.
The only thing I ever used it for somewhat medicinally was to sleep. Because I used to be a very bad sleeper and would have regular periods of insomnia where I just like have entirely sleepless nights.
Oh man, I know how that goes. And feel free not to answer if this is too prying, but do you suffer from anxiety?
So here's the funny thing, is that I didn't suffer from anxiety. And then I started smoking weed to sleep. And then COVID happened and I was unemployed, so I started smoking weed all the time. And then I'm not gonna say it's because of smoking weed, but during COVID, during that time, I developed an anxiety disorder.
Wow.
And now I no longer smoke weed.
Interesting. I wonder where the correlation is there. Like if it really is caused by that, or whether that was just a coincidental thing. Is there such a thing as adult onset anxiety?
It definitely didn't help. I don't know if it was the only cause, but I think it was at least a contributing factor.
Okay.
But I also wasn't using it responsibly. I was just like smoking a fuck ton. I had nothing to do except smoke weed and play video games all day for like months.
Smoke weed every day. Like Dr. Dre, like that song?
Yeah.
I'm really impressed that mine didn't stay through bedtime. But yeah, I took gummies a few times to quell cramps. Oh man, cramps. Ladies, I feel for you. When those cramps come, man, they come and they, oof. So whatever it takes to make it work, like I'm all for it. Like do what you got to do. Women are tough, man. I think just naturally women have a much higher pain tolerance than men. Because I couldn't do it. I couldn't. There's no way. I have not found a single blood vial. Have you?
I haven't found anything.
Sweet of you to say. I'm not being sweet. I'm just being truthful. Like that is, oof. Y'all gotta deal with a lot. And then just like, I don't know, people can be fucked up to women. I have a lot of streamer friends who I've met through Twitch. Some of my favorite streamers are women, and when I'll hear stories about like some of the shit they have to endure just for being a woman on Twitch, like it's fucking miserable. Like you can't have anything nice. You can't have nice things. You can't be a woman streamer and play Call of Duty without just having the absolute worst things imaginable said to you from people in lobbies. It's atrocious.
I've seen some really rough clips of like female streamers who are playing like Call of Duty, Valorant, like
any competitive shooter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, oh my god. And like, for what? For what reason? Like what? I don't know. I don't understand why dudes do that shit. Like, I don't know.
Because they are inadequate in their lives and they feel like it makes them better.
Yep.
I get to put someone else down.
Found my first blood sample.
Yeah, I got one too from this person.
So I've modded in a few Facebook groups for Twitch streamers, and you know, inevitably what always happens is there will be a female streamer who will post, you know, hey, I'm going live, here's a little bit about my stream, here's what my personality and all that kind of stuff. And if they attach a photo, instantly people are just like, dudes are just talking so much shit on them. And a big part of being a moderator on those groups is just having to curb all that toxic misogyny that would come with it. Like, and just completely unfounded, just unheard of. Like, where are these dudes even getting these impressions? You know, and like a lot of these, what these guys would say was, oh, well, it's because she's hot, that's why she gets views, or it's so much easier to be a woman streamer. But it's not.
Definitely not.
It is absolutely not.
100% it's not.
And what it all comes down to is, I think a lot of these guys who are in these Twitch, you know, Facebook groups or whatever, they're streamers too, right? But nobody ever watches their streams.
Yeah, probably because they suck and they have bad personality.
Yeah, they have zero personality. All they do is just, you know, rage on Call of Duty or whatever. And no offense against Call of Duty, like I play Call of Duty, but you know, like nobody wants to see just a dude just like getting super high and just like cussing at his screen, ignoring his chat, not trying to be engaging, not, you know, talking at all. You know, so many guys just don't even like talk on their streams. And when they're not successful, and success is a very subjective term, right? But when they're not getting what they feel is success from Twitch, they immediately start blaming external factors. Well, you know, this girl just posts a selfie and she's stealing all my views. It's like, no, dude, that's not how it works. Nobody is watching your stream because they don't want to watch your stream. They don't like you. They don't like your content. If you focus on your content, people will watch it. I mean, frankly, I'm surprised any of you guys watch this, but you know, I at least try to be engaging or try to be welcoming of the community. You know, we have conversations, we have questions of the day. You know, it becomes something that everybody's kind of sharing in. But I'm sure if I was just sitting here quiet, mumbling to myself on my phone most of the time, you know, you probably wouldn't watch, or you wouldn't want to hang out with me. Like, what are you getting out of that? We laugh, we cry, we nostalgia. Exactly. Yeah, and sometimes we trauma bond. That becomes something that we do on SpecterVision quite often. We trauma bond. But no, it's just one of those things that it's just, it's these dudes just don't get it and will do anything but take any self-responsibility. Like, I don't know. You can't go through life blaming everybody for your problems. You gotta show some self-awareness and some responsibility. And what's crazy is, as soon as you do that, as soon as you start owning up to your own weaknesses and your own mistakes and your own problems, you instantly improve. You instantly, you know, start to overcome those things. But getting people to admit that they are wrong is one of the hardest things to do.
Well, it's because these people, they lack the fundamental building blocks of a personality that they require in order to achieve those things, right? Like, they don't have, you know, they might lack basic empathy.
Empathy, yeah, that's what it is. It's empathy.
They might not have any emotional intelligence, right? They might have had a very privileged upbringing where they think that they deserve success because they did the basic jumping through hoops they had to do.
Because they are.
Buy a camera and hit the stream button.
Yeah, really. And again, I'm not trying to shit on other streamers or belittle streamers that are smart.
That everyone else sucks because no one likes them for how shitty they are.
Yeah. Yeah, and please, y'all, don't think that I'm like trying to belittle anybody or to think that I'm like shitting on small streamers, because I am a small streamer. I would be what you would call a micro streamer. You know,
You have disappeared from my Discord again.
Oh shit. Okay, I lost you on Discord. Honestly, I don't know what's happening on Discord, man, because I'm not changing anything. I'm not pressing any mute buttons or anything. Found the second blood sample.
Yeah, like you don't show up as muted for me. It's just all of a sudden there's no audio coming.
And do you see me, my little green circle lighting up on my icon?
No, I do not. Oh, now I think you're back.
Okay. You can hear me now.
Dropped out. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Weird. I don't know, man. There's some weirdness going on the internet today.
All right, let's leave and let me come back at this room because I missed that blood sample.
Okay, yeah, go for it. You go first. Hey, Invita, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm so glad that you visited again. You know, that to me is one of the most rewarding things about being a streamer, is when I start seeing familiar faces, or names, I mean. Because, you know, some people may stumble upon the stream, or they may come in with a raid or something. But the fact that you come back, that means an awful lot to me. That means the world. That means that, like, I didn't piss you off. I didn't offend you. I entertained you enough to want to see what happens next. And that to me is the ultimate, I guess, confirmation that maybe I'm doing something right as a streamer. But yeah, man, those Facebook streamer groups can be a gift and a curse. In fact, one of the ones I was modding for, it turned into a huge kind of like toxic environment, and it kind of imploded on itself. And I won't get too much into that, but like, I don't know, it doesn't need to be that kind of environment of behind the back gossip and just bullshittery like that. Like, can't we just like post about our streams and connect with each other? Like, why does it have to be more than that? You like to visit friendly places. Well, you were always welcome here. You were always welcome here. So Bad Taste, I just found the big key.
So did I.
Wasn't there a big key room somewhere?
I don't.
Was that the other building? That was the other building, huh?
That was the other building, so it must be upstairs. There's an ornate key door upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't completely explore the first floor yet.
Oh, there's some stuff downstairs?
Oh yeah, there's like three other wings.
Well, maybe I'm just bad at this game.
Well, I mean, I don't want to.
Let's check it out.
If the shoe fits. Oh, whoa! Don't go in there.
Oh.
Okay, there's a mother inside of that room.
You don't want to fight a mother in a tiny, tiny room?
I mean, I do, and I think we can. Because what level are we on? We're on level 25. We could take it. I just was not prepared to fight a mother in there.
I think we really have to focus down the other zombies in the room first.
Yes. Give ourselves some kind of running room.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, gang. Let's see if we do this. Power Ranchers, go. I only see one other zombie in here. Watch our door that we came in. Make sure nobody comes in through there. Oh, there's a guy puking in the corner. It's like a frat party. There's just a guy throwing up in the corner. Boom. Yeah. Get wrecked, nerd. We gotcha. Alright, watch out for all these worms on the ground. Yeah, and I guess that is the gift and the curse of Twitch, in that it gives everybody a platform to broadcast to the world. And so I'm sure everybody's got a personality that matches with somebody. You know, somebody may like that kind of content. One of the problems about Twitch, though, is the discoverability on Twitch is pretty much non-existent. Twitch is kind of backwards focused in that the only way to become visible to discoverable to new viewers is to have a lot of viewers. So you have to rely on outside tactics and techniques to network, to you know, advertise your streams and stuff like that, and it's a lot of work. Bad taste. Did I lose you again?
No, sorry.
Okay, no, it's all good. It's all good.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't at this point even remember how I found your stream. I'm glad I did.
I don't either. You know, that's a curious question. And anybody in the chat, please weigh in. How did you come across SpecterVision? How did you land here? Who paid you to watch this stream? Who's paying you? I want to know.
What government psyop is funding the viewers of your stream?
Is it too late to get your money back? Because
Did you get the blood sample from this guy?
Oh no, I didn't. Somebody's ripping you off. You know, I promote a lot through posting in those Facebook groups and you know, X or Twitter as it used to be called.
Yeah, it might have been. I have a feeling I might have found you through Twitter.
Okay. And we do switch up our games pretty often. And what I've noticed is every time we switch to a new game, we usually find a surge of new followers and just viewers. Some people just like look up a game on Twitch and then they'll see who's streaming it. This game, for instance, like you know, Nomi and Ghost what's his name? Ghost Aficionado. They all found us because we were literally the only person streaming through Dead Frontier 2. I led a raid through Oddly Big Bear. Yeah, and in fact, that's so we have a mutual friend named Oddly Big Bear who we discovered each other through. And it's funny how those little moments, you meet people and you connect with people and you start to like bond with people. Y'all put in a lot of effort, and I know it can be stressful at times too. I came here through a raid one time. Awesome. Do you remember whose raid it was that you came through? Yeah, that was one thing that whenever we started streaming, I was like, we're not going to half-ass this. We are going to put effort into making our design, into making all of our emotes. Like all of that stuff is made from scratch. Like we build this stuff from scratch. Like I know I don't have it up right now because Archie's not in his place, but the layout. So let's just cut to it. The TV layout, like I made this. Now it's very rudimentary Photoshop, but like this is all stuff that like we built from scratch, and everything is original. I made sure I wanted to have good audio quality in our stream, because so many times you can, you know, go into somebody's stream and if the audio quality is bad, nothing like really turns you away from a streamer than that. It's painful to listen to.
I will say, I think the thing that got me to watch your stream for the first time, at least personally, was the set. Because
yeah.
like I'm like a huge X-Files fan. I listen to a lot of like paranormal and like cryptid and like true crime podcasts. I'm a big fan of like not a believer in conspiracy theories, but I think they're funny and entertaining to hear about. I
mean, that's our whole vibe. And watch, I'm gonna cut to the webcam. And in fact, we're due to update our conspiracy board and stuff. But like, we built this set. Like, these aren't our actual walls. There's not a brick wall or a wood wall in this room. We built all this stuff. Like, this was all props that Molly and I cultivated over the years, and then printed out a bunch of stuff and put it on the conspiracy board. Although the cats found the string on there and they tore it down, so like it's due to for an upgrade. The black and white
theories.
Yeah, exactly. The black and white TV we found at a thrift store, and I was able to get an Amazon Fire Stick to work on it, and so like it actually works. It functions. Right now I'd have it turned off, but normally I watch the stream on that TV, and so you'll see it in the background. Like little details like that, like we put a lot of effort into. And I came from a filmmaking background, and so like these are all my studio lights and stuff that I have in the background too. So like we put a lot of work into this, and I feel like that's something that I don't want to say like sets us apart from other streamers, but is something that I feel like we focused on where others may not. It can be very easy to just throw on a blue light in the background, and just call it a day.
The very popular bisexual lighting.
Yeah, and again, I'm not shitting on any streamers who do that. Like I totally get it. Because when I first started streaming too, I just had a red light in the background, and I had the backdrop that I put up. But slowly over time, we started building stuff up, So like, everybody, you do you. But it's one of those things that I really wanted to focus on. And one thing that I really loved about having Molly be a part of the stream, and I know she's not a part of the stream anymore, but she brought a lot of that design creativity to it. I'm a tech guy. I figured out all the sound, all the cameras. We run at the most 1, 2, 3 mics, 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras on this stream, and that's a big technical hurdle, right? So getting all of that to work had been a lot of work, and so like I would focus on the lighting, focus on the cameras, on the sound. Like I said, is one of the biggest things, and she would come up with the concepts of how to decorate on the couches that we need, the aesthetic, and we made it work. But I love that she brought that part of it. That's what made it really fun. And she taught herself how to use Adobe Illustrator, so she could design all of our emotes and our sub icons and things like that. And yeah, and then I would animate them for the animated emotes, and it's been a lot of fun, and streaming has been a very creative outlet for both of us. I love that Oddly Big Bear is an IRL friend for both of us. I know, and he's such a great guy too. I miss him. I hope he comes back here sometime soon to visit his family. I'd love to see him again, and we always link up. Last time we linked up, he gave me COVID. but no, it's always good to see him. Definitely elevates the experience. Well, I'm glad you guys think so, because true, damn good designs. It's the little things, and I had been meaning to do this for a long time, but to take my actual camera and like record close-ups of stuff, because there's a lot of details to the set that you don't see on the stream, that you never really notice, or nobody would even like really appreciate. But when you saw them up close, you would be like, oh my god, that's cool. In fact, at our old house, we had more stuff up, but when we moved here, we kind of like trimmed some of the stuff down. But the background scene was more densely packed at our older house. Like we had a shelf up in the corner up there that had a bunch of classic movies. And since I don't really utilize the wide camera as much anymore, you don't see it. And then, this cabinet, this closet is here that wasn't there in our old house. But for the most part, when we moved, one of our goals was, let's try to set up the set like it was in our old house and see if anybody notices.
Well, when did you move?
It would have been a year and a half ago. So it was before you were a regular.
Okay. So I wasn't duped.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known it. But like I don't know, one of these days I'll post some old clips or something, and we might actually have some old clips in the Discord. But you can watch, and the lighting has kind of evolved over time too. Like our lighting used to be more contrasty. But in this room, I brought up the lighting levels just to make it a little, easier for us. I don't like playing games in the dark or in low light situations. It like hurts my eyes. So, our set is a little brighter now, but you can see the details a little bit more. And that's the other thing too, I put very little into my YouTube, but still expect a big payout. Hey, I mean, if people watch it, people watch it. Like I've seen massive streamers who have not even like a shred of the production value that we have in our stream. So like, they've got something that I don't got, and that's fine. I'm not going to hate on anybody or say that they're stealing my views. I forgot what I was going to say. Dang it. I was going to say something before I read your comment. Yeah, so because we use 4 cameras on the stream, right? Cameras are expensive. And so I was like, I got to find just maybe some like cheap Chinese webcams. And that's what I purchased. The webcams that I use are a brand called Nexigo, which is just like a generic Amazon China brand webcam, right? But I looked up the stats on them. I looked up tests on them. So I was like, okay, as long as I can get 60 frames per second and 1080p signal, using my film background and my experience in set lighting and stuff, you can take a really shitty camera or a really cheap camera, and with good lighting can get a very desirable image out of it. So I'm sure you guys watching right now could not tell that this webcam that I have right now was a $30 webcam. Because it looks pretty presentable, right? But yeah, little things like that, like you focus. These microphones, I just wanted decent condenser mics. I think they were like $60 a piece. But like, you'll see streamers that have that $350 Logitech Stream Pro microphone, but they don't have it leveled properly. They don't have the right effects applied, and so it sounds like poop.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can do a lot with a little.
That's
Although I will
absolutely
say
true.
Audio is less forgivable than video is, even though it feels like Twitch is a video medium.
Nope, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I think people like you'll kind of, because there's so much happening on screen, you can just kind of like get past, kind of shitty video, but bad audio, it's impossible to ignore.
And I think you can equate it like this. We've all, those of us who are horror movie fans, we will all watch shitty low budget horror movies.
With like the tinny old audio.
Yeah. Well, maybe they have bad lighting. They've got like bad special effects, but the audio is at least okay. But if you try watching a movie with bad audio, you won't last 5 minutes with it. So you at least have to have acceptable audio, and people will forgo other things. They'll forgo bad cinematography, bad acting, bad lighting, as long as the sound is okay. But once you have that bad sound, it is like nails on a chalkboard, and people won't tune in. They tune the fuck out. So that was, again, one of those things that's like, I put so much work into making sure that our mics are leveled, that we didn't have an echo. So that was the biggest problem. Molly and I are sitting, when we were streaming together, 3 feet from each other. So how do I prevent our mics from bleeding into each other and causing a delay? And that was one of the biggest challenges to kind of overcome, was getting our audio to sound good. And most people watching never really would notice. They're like, I mean, this sounds fine to me. But like me inside, I'm like, oh God, I can't accept this. This is killing me. But one of the things with these dynamic mics, I think have an advantage over condenser mics. Condenser mics are better for if you're the only person speaking. You can have the mic farther away from you, like way out here, and it condenses the space, and you don't have to be so close to your microphone. But by having dynamic mics like this, we could have multiple mics in the same room and not bleed into each other more. But as soon as I move the mic away, it becomes harder for you. So you have to have it closer. But you also get a deeper tone to it too. So the deeper parts of my voice really start to resonate on a dynamic mic like this.
When people pay for the sexy voice.
Exactly.
Or the Arnold time.
Yeah, the Arnold time. That's what comes through. And yeah, everything is deliberate on the stream. Everything has been thought out. Everything has been meticulously planned and trial and error executed. We found that big key.
By the ornate key, yeah, we could go upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are we upstairs already? I can't remember.
No, we're still downstairs.
Oh fuck.
Oh nope.
You sure?
Hold on. Are you still in that room?
No, I'm out.
Okay, here's the thing. It's a creep with a gas cloud.
In a tiny room, yeah.
In a tiny room. So we have absolutely positively got to unload on it, like right off the bat. Because if we try to dink and dunk our way around this room, that cloud is gonna wreck us.
Yeah.
So get your best weapon with the best ammo capacity.
I've got the only weapon I've got. So this is gonna have to do. It's not bad.
Do you have...
It's a 20 gauge shotgun with 6 round capacity.
Okay. And you've got enough ammo?
Yeah, I should.
Okay. I actually have a couple stacks of ammo I can give you too if you run low.
If you send me 1 stack.
Do you have healing items?
I do. Do you need any?
No. Let's see. The gas cloud, I think, gives you an infection. I don't remember whether it's an infection or the radiation poisoning. Do you have the healings for those?
I do.
Streaming with my family, my focus changed. If it was just me, it'd be more audience focused, but the 3 of us are much more spectacle out of necessity. Well, and I love your family dynamic on your stream because that is something that is very, very unique on Twitch. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people who stream with their family. Like a streaming family, that's awesome. But you guys are so funny to watch. In fact, let me do a shout out real quick. Let's see if we can get a good clip up here. Let's watch a clip.
Things start cooking. Ah! Oh my god! Holy shit! Ah!
What?
The juicer. Oh my god, what the fuck?
You're juicing.
I've seen this clip before.
It's a juicing. If anyone wants to clip that. Yeah.
Oh, we got Magnus in here too. Let's do a shout out for Magnus. And are there any other streamers in the house that I may have missed? And I will give you a shout out. I want to watch a clip.
Chat, my name is Magnus Mark 1 and welcome to Jackass.
Hoping it's a more recent clip for audio reasons. Yeah, that's the thing, is whenever I'll do these shout outs, other streamers become instantly aware that they may need to go through their clips and cull some of them. But I use a service called streamer.help for my shoutouts. It's much better than like Twitch Guru is what a lot of people use. But the cool thing about it is if you log into it, you can choose what other streamers, what clips other streamers will shout out for you whenever they shout you out using that. Nah, there's 7 years of clips in there. I'm not losing the older but louder ones. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. All right, Bad Taste, you want to try this?
I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. Let's do this.
Here we go. Let's fucking give it a shot. Oh, shit, he's right there. Oh, fuck, he's right by the door. Watch out, there's a kid on the floor, too.
Reloading.
Oh, watch out behind you. Don't get stuck on that chair if you can.
Oh. I got messed up a little bit. Back up.
Yeah, dude, we fucking did it.
Oh, yeah.
USA, 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 USA. Featuring Canada. Oh, I got some armor. Okay. Dude, I honestly thought that thing was gonna kill us.
It got a little hairy there for a moment, and I feel like you tanked at least, what, 2 hits?
Yeah, I took 2 hits. He shredded my armor. So that, Isla, it's called streamer.help. Like SOS help, streamer.help. It's a really great service, and I like it because when you do it, the animation animates in at 60 frames per second, so it's a smoother animation. And it's more customizable than Twitch Guru. Streamer.help. How goes our hunts and quests? We're doing okay. I've died a few times. It's just the two of us. It's just me and Bad Taste right now.
Shit.
What happened?
What is up with this particular broom? There's a surprise for us behind this door.
Oh no. Do I want to see what it is? Oh my god, there's a freaking spitter in here.
Reloading.
I'm reloading now too.
Floor.
Oh yeah, there's a guy on the floor. Fuck.
Loading.
Well, okay, so actually the smaller room is advantageous against a spitter because she can't spit. She's down.
Nice.
We don't create enough distance for her to trigger the spit attack.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta heal up. I have radiation poisoning. What is that? Iodine? Is that what that's for?
That's iodine.
Yeah, okay. Y'all, if you have not yet, exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will give you today's question of the day.
Okay, we still need like 2 vials.
I know, this is ridiculous. Like, we never have this much time. Oh, this is hard of a time finding the blood samples. Honestly, we've spent most of our time playing this one mission.
Probably.
I mean, look how massive this level is, though. Alright, let's see what boss is behind this door.
Yes, how many more bosses do we have
Nothing.
tucked away in here?
So, Invita, today's question of the day is, what mundane or weird thing bothered you as a kid, but is no longer an issue? So some of the things that we said, one of the things that I said was, it always bothered me when I would go to somebody's house, like out of town or whatever, and see how their TV channels were different than mine. Like seeing local TV ads from a different CD always like weirded me out. Or like, you know, when you travel and you stay in a hotel, you're like, man, these channels are all weird. Like, I don't know. Something about that really weirded me out. But it's not a problem I deal with anymore because nobody... I mean, who has cable anymore? Unless it's like coming bundled with your internet or something. I feel like most people don't have cable. And then when, yeah, the way having dinner at a friend's house and then their dinner routines being much different. You know, like they don't eat at the table, or they don't use napkins, they use towels. Like things like that were always like really weird things as a kid.
Okay, found another one.
Oh, thank God. So we have one more left then, right?
Oh yeah, and we also found the big key room.
Watch out behind you. Yeah, let's see what's in this big key room. There better be something good in here. We both shot the kid. I love that. Just like we just unloaded double barrel on it.
The kid didn't have a fucking chance.
Nope. I got a Superior M1 Garand here. Screw them kids, yeah. Screw them kids. What I want to know is why there's so many child zombies in this game. Like, where did all those kids come from? Well, I was hoping for something better in that room.
Wasn't much.
Was I saying, hope in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster? Yeah. Also glad you're having fun. I was invited for a group for Killer Clowns. Okay, so Magnus, I know we talked about this a little bit the other day. I think I'm gonna get that game. Maybe when I get paid next, I'll check it out, because I've read about it and saw who made the game, and they are the developing team who made the Friday the 13th game, and I enjoyed the shit out of that game. So I've heard good things about Killer Clowns. It's been getting good reviews. I hear it's a blast to play with the group, so I think I'm gonna pick it up. I just, you know, sometimes buying new games is just, oh, it's so expensive.
It's expensive. I'm definitely Killer Clown curious. It's it looks like a lot of fun, and I liked the movie.
Oh yeah, I love the movie too. Where did zombie kids come from? Well, when a mommy zombie and a daddy zombie. Actually, I'll tell you off shoot. Yes, but I need a detailed diagram. I need to know how this works. If anybody has ever seen the Peter Jackson classic Dead Alive, or it's known in international markets Brain Dead, it was a zombie movie that he made before he got, you know, hugely famous. And it is literally the goriest movie ever made. And I shit you not, that statement still holds up. But in that movie, there are two zombies that have sex and give birth to a baby zombie. So that is a real thing. I know where zombie babies come from. And I learned it from Peter Jackson's Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead.
It's a real thing that we learned about from the documentary Peter Jackson's Dead Alive.
Yeah, exactly. But I fucking love that movie. I got it on Blu-ray, but I had to buy like the Brazilian import because there's no good like US release of that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep, and half of the team that didn't insult the crap out of the community. This calls for divine intervention. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, Magnus. This calls for divine intervention. I kick ass for the Lord. There's a kung fu priest in that movie, and that's what he says. Also, they lost the title of most scored in 2013 to the Evil Dead remake. I still have not seen the Evil Dead remake. And it's gorier than Dead Alive? Oh, now I really need to watch it.
I have to revisit the newer Evil Dead movies, because I've heard they're actually kind of good.
Yeah, I heard Evil Dead Rise was pretty good. My mom actually recommended that to me. She's like, you should watch it. It's pretty good. All right, now we go upstairs. They do an actual blood rain. No actual info to be given. Okay. Blood rain. Okay. We have an ornate key now, right?
Yes, you do.
Let's see what's in here.
I also got a small key.
Oh, the small key's in this room. It's in the ornate room. I'm glad we did the first floor first before we came up here, huh?
Yeah. Also, I just checked. Yeah, full price Killer Clowns is like $52 Canadian. It is not cheap.
Damn. What is that in real dollars?
I don't know, like 45, I'd guess.
Which came first, the Canadian dollar or the American dollar?
That's a very good question.
I'm very curious to know that. I do know that like on every like comic book or whatever that I ever owned, it would show the US price and then the Canadian price, and then the Canadian price was always higher.
Yeah, the Canadian price, because the dollar's always been weaker. It looks like the American dollar probably came first because Canada didn't become independent until 1867.
Oh.
And I did not just know that off the dome. I had to look it up.
IIRC, the way they learned they had Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell as producers is the two of them showed up with a tanker truck of pre-mixed fake blood. USA. You have the USA animated emote now that you can use. I made some subtle changes to it and re-uploaded it. So yeah, I fixed that one. I made the red a little brighter and the blue a little brighter because the official colors of the American flag are actually kind of like dark. Like they don't pop really well on Twitch. And so for people like me who are colorblind, the A just didn't resonate. So I remade them, and then I kind of retimed the animation too to make it a little faster. And I timed it to the speed of the chant, the USA chant. Little things that nobody will ever notice, and nobody will ever care about. Small room. Did you go in there already? Oh, you went in the other door. Okay.
Yeah, into this last door.
Well, I have to use that. I've been using the cat twerk everywhere. I'm so glad that you use that. Please tell me if anybody has been like, where did you get that emote? I'm curious if anybody has asked about that. I love dance emotes. Like, there's something about that like when everybody starts spamming their dancing emotes in the chat. That's why I love when we get a hype train. It just, I don't know, it's so cool. Just like, it's like a dance party. There you go. Oh, butts. Oh, butts. And the funny thing is, I've actually seen people using the so long fuckers one in other people's streams before.
I've been using that a lot.
It's great. Just don't piss anybody off and have them report me or anything. I have censored it. The original iteration of that emote wasn't animated. It was just like it was my head, and then it said around it "so long fuckers." But I think that may have been considered offensive, so I censored it for the animated version. Oh my god, my inventory's full.
It's not the fuckers that's offensive, it's your face being in the emote.
That's what it is. Yeah, my face is the one that pisses people off. Like, who is this guy?
Yeah, my equipment's been pretty full for a little while. I'm just like eating things to make space.
Yeah. We need to find this last freaking blood jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one more, right? That's all we need?
One more. But I can't seem to... Oh, that's a bathroom, not the hallway.
What'd you find in that small key room? Did you find armor? I found armor.
I found, like, crappy shoes.
Of course.
Yeah, like superior sneakers.
Some flip-flops. Reloading. But yeah, all of the emotes I've made myself, and including the animated ones. Molly like drew the art for it, and then I animated it. I'm not great at animating, but I figured kind of workarounds through my video editing software. The hype one I think is pretty good too. I feel like that one could be used in other people's streams. Like the ones of like my face, like I mean I don't think any of you would ever use that in anybody else's streams because people would be like, who is this dude? But like the hype one is pretty mass appeal, I guess. Man, we need this freaking blood vial. Oh, a gold key. I know, right? I need to head to bed soon.
And another door.
This is probably the biggest building we've ever been in. Like this, the layout of this building is freaking massive.
Yeah, this is the longest exploration we've done, and it's not by choice.
Yeah, we've just been well, and at this point, like had we known that this one mission would have taken so long and been like so much of our time, we would have prioritized the other missions. But like, yeah. Damn. Because like the XP that we're gonna get for this mission isn't nearly gonna be enough as much as if we would have completed the other missions instead. Oh, man. Okay, so back to the hallway. I wonder if they do that if the developers do that on purpose, like whether these are programmed spawns or whether they're just like a drop rate.
I think they're program spawns, and I kind of... Oh, hold on.
Did you find it?
I found it.
Wait, where?
It's this body here.
Oh, damn it. I don't have that body. Hold on, let's pop out and then pop back in. Let me pop in first.
Let me know when you're in.
Okay, hold on, just left. Okay, I'm back in. It's probably this. Yeah, this one right here. Hell yeah. Okay, we did it. Man, those blood samples were freaking hard to find.
Yeah, they're very spread out.
All right, let's go back to base. And oh my god, we have to pass through a purple zone with an irradiated creep in it.
Sounds like a good time.
Boy.
Yeah, those definitely were like pre-programmed drops. Mostly because we never got a vial off of a zombie that just like randomly walked into a room after.
That's
we were already
true.
in it.
Yeah, they were always already in the room.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in the lobby.
I'm outside already.
Oh, you're already outside? How'd you pass me? I never saw you pass me.
Too fast. Not on level 30.
Oh yeah, you're fast as fuck, boy. All right, let's go. I'm a little worried about this creep, honestly. Well, we actually did pretty good against that last one.
We've been doing okay.
And the creep out in the open might be a little easier. We'll have more room to maneuver. If we can, try to dead leg the other zombies so that they don't keep respawning on us.
Yeah.
I love the dancing Lisa Simpson one. Although I feel like one of the things that we discovered in our Twitch journey is no matter how detailed you make an emote or something, it's going to get shrunk down so small that sometimes you won't even be able to notice or tell what it is. So like you have to kind of switch your brain out of making things detailed and instead of maximizing that space that you have.
There he is.
There he is. Holy fuck, he's fast, dude. Oh my god. He's so fast. Okay, we're gonna have to leapfrog our reloading here so that we can stun him.
Okay, reloading.
Okay.
Oh, fucking dodge that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we have a dodge button. Okay, I'm reloading now. He's aggroed on you, so be careful. Just keep him looping. I'll dead leg all these guys.
Careful. He's coming towards you now.
I see him. I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Stuck. The fucking kid hits me. The little kid hits me. Stunned him. Alright, I need to get some space so I can reload. Reloading.
Oh.
Get out of there, get out of there.
All these zombies, their legs are too thick.
I know, man. They're just dying instead of being crawlers. We got a couple crawlers, but remember, once you stun him, he can't be stunned again for like 8 seconds. You have to give him a little bit of breather room. And that goes for every boss. Every boss has a cooldown timer for stun. Dude, there are a ton of worms on the ground too. What the fuck?
They're probably coming from some of the zombies.
Oh, maybe. Stunned him.
Reloading.
Yeah, reload now once he's stunned. Alright, how you doing health-wise? Do you need to heal or anything?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I've managed to avoid him for the most part.
Oh, shit!
Did you go?
Yeah, he got me in 2 hits, man.
Fuck.
I got stuck on that fire barrel. Damn it. That's the 3rd time I've died tonight.
Who are you, me?
Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna head back there so I can help you. Just, survive. Survive.
Survive.
I'm glad that you get that reference. Survive. Alright, I'm about 300 meters away from you, though, so it's going to be a bit of a jog.
Oh.
Just hang tight. I'm almost there.
I'm managing.
Just don't get to a point where you have to reload. I think that's the trick. Oh, I forgot to repair my armor while I was there. I guess I can equip some of this other armor that I looted. I am 200 meters away. Yeah, just don't kill him without me either. I want that loot.
Oh, no, he got me.
He got you. Shit. Okay.
I miss time to dodge.
Oh, fuck. I hope I didn't just respawn him then from scratch by coming in here. I think the spawns are like zone triggered. So like when you enter a zone, it spawns the enemies. Were there a lot of dead-legged ones on the ground?
No, not a ton.
Because I don't see any here.
No, actually, I kind of ended up clearing a lot of the zombies out.
Okay. I also don't see him.
I think that means he might have respawned. If he's not in that area that we were fighting in.
Yeah, he's not on that street. Fuck.
Well, shit.
Where the hell is he? Oh, I see him over there. He's by the bus. Were you by the bus? The brown bus when you died?
Yeah.
Okay, so then maybe it's still the same spawn then. I see him here now.
Yeah, I'm 180 meters away.
You healed up, right?
Yeah.
Alright, he's aggroed on me now. I have been spotted and I'm being pulled in by his tractor beam.
It's a bit of a bummer. I think I died very close to the next level. Oh,
man.
And now I'm like a little under halfway.
That's that
okay.
50% penalty, man, is it's kind of killer. I think he's after you now. He's on your side.
Yeah, he's after me.
I'm trying to dead leg as many of these zombies as I can, just to give us at least a little bit of breathing room. The problem is all the other zombies are the infected ones too, like so that they all spawn worms when they die. Hopefully I have enough ammo for this guy. Shit. I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of relief here. God, he's so fast. Oh, I got in his cloud. Damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm out of healing items. Get fucked. No, I have healing items. Oh, I'm just full health. Okay, never mind. I was like, why am I not healing?
Oh, fuck, dude. There's 2 creeps.
No.
Yeah.
I think we gotta bail.
I think we're out.
Yeah, let's bail. There's no way we're gonna take both of them.
Yeah, get out of here.
Here, let's run into this building for safety. It's called the Pale Haven City Archives.
Yeah, man. I'm sure we'll be fine in there.
All right, well, back to Haverbrook we go. Maybe we can get one of them to follow us and then just, like, single him out, you know?
A little divide and conquer.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the one on the left, but they're both kind of following us here. Maybe we'll lead them to the outpost, and then a stalker will spawn and save us.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen the stalker yet. Usually we always run into those guys by now.
It would be very funny if that's what Jinx did. And one shows up immediately.
We've got 2 creeps and two stalkers. Man, if only Nomi was here, like, right now to just help us slay these creeps. You know, we're actually doing better like this than we were in that street.
Just running in a circle?
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. We're not going to get the purple zone XP because we're not in the purple zone anymore.
Yeah.
But we might get loot from killing these guys. Oh my god. Oh, he's right behind you. Did you just take a hit?
Nope. I'm actually doing okay.
It's crazy. It showed the animation of you getting hit on my screen. So on my side, I saw you take a hit.
Ooh, that was very close. But I actually dodged it.
Oh yeah, dodge. I always forget about dodging. We're gonna kill one of these guys. Fuck. Healing. We should have, like, automated guns at the outpost that protect us, you know?
Oh, shit. Got stuck.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did take a hit there.
Getting stuck is always the worst. Reloading. Okay, let's just start looping the building then. If we were playing on the open servers, maybe we'd have somebody.
Yeah.
Some people who could help us here on the MMO server. Once we get that stun, that's when you reload.
I'm running out of ammo.
Do you have any other guns?
I do.
Well, we're at the outpost if you need to pop in and get some more ammo or something. Or go to the car if you have ammo in your car. Oh, fuck. I got stuck on that dumpster. Damn it. God, they do so much damage. One swipe did like 120 damage.
One of these guys has to die.
Well, you'd think that. But maybe they're not. Maybe they're immortal. They're programmed not to die. Yeah, just keep running that same loop. Oh man, he came right up on me when I stunned him.
One's down.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah. I need a stun so I can reload here.
Okay, let me get inside and reload.
Okay. I won't kill him.
I mean, if you kill him, go ahead. Honestly, I've already got one creep up there.
Did he drop it?
Oh no!
What? Oh, I got him.
No.
He's down. He's down.
Okay.
What?
Our outpost is overrun with zombies.
What? How? We defended it.
I don't know.
How? What? That doesn't make sense.
So
Okay.
where's that creep body now?
One of them's over here by me. I can't loot him though. There's too many zombies. I don't understand how it's overrun. How did that even happen? Like, we successfully defended the outpost.
Oh, because it's global. So maybe not everyone successfully defended their outposts,
But, like,
or not enough people did.
We did. I mean, like, we got the accomplishment, meaning that, like, globally we successfully did it. You know. All right, where was that other creep? Where did you kill that one?
That's a great question.
I think it was over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I found it. It's right. I'm on top of it.
Oh, get out of there.
I'm good.
The creeps despawned for me.
Oh, they did? Damn.
It's fine.
All right, where's our outpost?
Well, it's currently overrun with zombies. But it's right here.
No, that's not it.
Oh, it's not the police department. You're right. It just looks like it.
Yeah, it's over this way. The Dalbo one is the police department. The Haverbrook one is the
yes,
hospital.
That's right.
Okay, I was gonna say, man, I was like, what? How did we fuck that up so bad? All right, I am inside. Turning all these missions here. I'm not even close to leveling up. I mean, I died 3 freaking times. I pretty much negated any XP I got today by dying 3 times. But it was fun.
Like so my next level is at 100,000, and after I died, my experience was at 49,000.
Oh wow!
So I must have been very close to another level. That's okay.
That's kind of shitty, man. That sucks.
It's all part of the grind.
I'm gonna put my other armor back on. My level 35 armor. Do you need any armor? I have like tons of armor now.
I don't know, cause like I don't have armor, but I have stuff that's like reduces incoming damage quite a bit.
Okay, I have a rare motocross armor that gives plus 20% health, 20% armor absorption, 21% inventory capacity, minus 22% radiation, and minus 12 hydration needs. It's a level 24.
Thing is, I have a really good jacket that's like minus 15% damage, plus 24% health, and plus 21% experience gain.
Oh, XP gain, dude. That's gonna trump most things.
So it's too good.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Not to use.
I've got a 25 elite armor I might save for somebody else, because that one's got a lot of stuff in it. All right. Well, I think we've come to that point in the night where it is time to start shutting things down, sending out raids, saying goodbyes, and planning for the next time. Bad Taste, I want to say thanks, man, for hanging out with me tonight and running some missions. I know we died a lot. It was a little frustrating, but we made it.
Clear.
We made it work.
You died a lot.
That's true. Well, you died once.
I died one time.
You died one time.
There. But thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Have a good one. I'm going to hop off of the voice chat here and start setting up for a raid. But yeah, I want to say thank you for everybody who hung out tonight and enjoyed some SpecterVision. I know I said it a little bit earlier, but I'm so happy that you guys come to the stream week after week and hang out with me. I very much appreciate it, and it really does mean a lot to me. Let's see who we got online here. The thing is, so by the time I'm getting off stream, it's 10:20 right now. So normally we're not up this late, but for a lot of people in other time zones, it's probably very, very late. So I don't have a lot of friends online, but let me see who I've got right here. Oh, let's see. Let me see if they're still streaming right now. No, they're not. They're AFK. It's past midnight here, and I gotta be up early. Bad Taste. Yeah, get some sleep, bud. All right, let's actually send the raid over to Deathstatics. We've raided her a few times. Super cool, super goth. Oh wow, they changed how the raids look on Twitch. This is interesting. Yeah, they actually you get a preview now of people to raid. They never had that before. All right, so y'all, we are going to send a raid over to Deathstatics, who is doing some just chatting and playing some what looks like a SpongeBob game in the background. But y'all, let's go show some love. Say what's up. You don't have to say the whole time, but it's always great to participate in a raid. And then if you're gonna leave after the raid. It's always encouraging to other streamers to do that. So, yeah, I guess as a reminder, remember to take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of your mentals. That is important too. Take some time for some mental health. But yeah, so we will be back again Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, where I think we'll do some more Dead Frontier 2. But I leave you with that, y'all. Let's start the raid going. Stay tuned for the raid. Enjoy the theme song. So long, fuckers. Good night.
Bouncy, bouncy. Oh God! Wait, whom? Oh my God! Spectre! Hello! Let me talk to you properly. Hello? Thank you for this beautiful raid. How are you?